Yep, we're live
Yeah,
now.
right
Okay.
here.
We did it.
Yay.
Now I can update all of the YouTube channels or whatever I need to do. Ooh, another follower, subscriber. Thanks, guys.
Yay, we did it.
Oh, there's a Fallout trailer as I'm
Yeah,
scouring
season
YouTube.
two.
Oh,
Season two, yeah.
Yeah, it debuted at Gamescom is going on right now in Germany.
That's what it is. That's what's going on this week. Yeah,
Yeah, Gamescom.
a lot of game stuff is probably happening.
Yeah, I watched the preview trailer this afternoon of Black Ops 7.
what?
So
They're
many Black
still
Opses. They're
doing
still
that?
making them.
Black Ops is the most successful of the Call of Duty franchises, so they're just like more.
Wow.
Um Although I'm not a Black Ops fan, I'm more of a Modern Warfare fan. And Will, if you actually watch the Black Ops 7 trailer, you'll be like, this is just Modern Warfare.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the Black Ops, the first one was unreal with the numbers campaign. It was just
Mm-hmm.
so fucking good. And that same company, the original company, made World at War as well, which was also an incredible
Was it?
Call of
It's
Duty.
Treyarch, right?
I think so.
Because there's different gaming companies that make different Call
Yeah,
of Duty
it was
games.
Infinity Ward and then the other one.
Infinity Ward does Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Treyarch does Black Ops, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right. So I haven't played one since I think 3 or 4, maybe. I stopped playing Call of Duty a long time ago, but when they did the Modern Warfare like remasters,
Yeah.
I did the Modern Warfare remaster, and that game was honestly incredible. The online was a lot of fun. The story mode was like revamped, but still it's pretty much the same similar beats.
Yeah.
Captain Price is at the end, so it's great.
I love Captain Price.
It was like a sort of prequel. That I didn't play the second one.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah, the first one that came out in like 2020 was surprisingly very, very good. Every now and then I'm like, man, I really want to play Call of Duty. And then I play online. And I'm like, I never want to play Call of Duty ever again. I'm generally bad. Like my KD is always like a 0.86 or between 0.86 and 0.88.
Oh wow, yeah, that's not great.
Bad.
That's
Bad.
not great at all.
When I worked at GameStop, I worked many a Call of Duty midnight release, and that was enough for me.
I honestly miss midnight releases. They were so much fun.
They were a lot of fun. They were so much fun. GameStops
to
I feel like
do,
are barely open.
I used to do Madden midnight release.
Wow.
I used to work the Madden every year.
Madden midnight release was a big deal.
Madden midnight release was always low key crazy. Madden was always big. Call of Duty was always big. And I remember I worked the Fallout 4 one. That one was also very busy.
I bought Fallout 4. I think that might be the last game I actually bought physically, like day one.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah, because there's never any point to buying, especially nowadays. You never buy games on release because they're released very, very buggy, and you want to wait at least until the first 2 patches. Might be different. Might be a little bit different on console, but
usually because they always do like a lot of bigger games. A lot of like big games are like they do the pre-order release.
Yeah.
And then so people just play it early, like 3 days earlier, and they're like, "Oh, these are the problems." And
Yeah,
then
these are some of the problems we'll take care of, which is another reason why I never pre-order anything. Like, there's just no reason to just wait. If you wait 6 months, it'll be on sale and it'll be fixed if it's good. And if it's not fixed, then it's not a good game, pretty much.
I almost never want a game that badly to get it on release.
I love how we're Future Cityscapes, whoever you are. I feel like I should know his. We're his background music, or we're their background music for their life insurance agent's licensing test.
Ooh, best of luck, Future Cityscapes.
Yeah, best of luck to you on that one. But yeah, no, I still buy
Terminal
physical
hole,
media.
Mr. Future Cityscapes. Which do you prefer? Sell me.
I still buy working late tonight. Okay, friends. I still buy physical media.
That's getting harder these days, man. That's impressive.
It is hard. Like I have to buy
Yeah.
my physical media a lot from Amazon now because Best Buy doesn't really do it.
They don't do
anymore.
it. And then also
Bastards.
the new consoles aren't gonna have a disc drive.
Allegedly, we'll see.
So you'd have to like, if they're even possible, you can buy disc drives and then hook it up.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, who did that? PlayStation did that once. People were like, "What the hell? Just buy the disc drive."
Yeah, it's buy a disc drive.
I miss
Yeah.
when computers had them too.
Especially if it's
haven't had
Xbox, it's Microsoft, so they should be compatible with pretty much everything.
Yeah. No, I still buy physical media because I know I'll have it and own it because I know digital media becomes a wonky thing, especially with like movies and whatnot.
Yeah, it's funny because technically you don't own the physical media anyway. They're just not going to come and take it from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you buy physical media, it's technically you are buying a license to a copy of said media.
That's the digital media thing, though.
No, that's same with physical media. It's the same law. They just moved it over to digital.
Interesting.
Yeah, but since like it's physical, they can stop selling it because it's physical. But they're not gonna. It would be impossible to go and collect it from you. But legally, they technically could.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Also, it's Mr. Wild Pete, your future cityscapes. That is interesting. I feel
That's
like I'm
funny.
learning you all over again.
that's funny.
Wait,
Turbo hole.
yo, Zach, do you have like a secret cityscape YouTube channel? Like, do you make beats? Are you what I put on when I leave the house so Boris and Frank have something to listen to?
It's possible. Listen, I love those channels where it's just instrumentals and beats the whole time. It's great
Mhm.
thing to like work to.
We have
Oh,
Snoopy
yeah.
Jazz on in this house most of the day.
Did you say Sleepy Dads?
No, Snoopy Jazz.
Oh,
Snoopy Jazz. Yeah,
that
hell
sounds
yeah.
great.
The
Yeah,
the art is always just Snoopy doing an activity, and then it's just jazz for like 10 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got two of those playlists. I got Lo-Fi on Wi-Fi, which is just a great name.
Uh-huh.
And so it's just all the lo-fi beats, and then R&Beats. It's just all
Oh, fun.
more little upbeat beats. I guess lo-fi and Wi-Fi is more for like if I can't sleep, I'll just throw it in the earbud and just fall asleep to lo-fi.
Oh, I have a couple of them for you too. There's one called Yellow Brick Cinema that I love.
Mm.
It is like it's like meditation, sleep music, study music. It's all different and all different lengths of time. Like they have a couple. They have right now. There's 2 live streams of like super relaxing music for sleeping, and
Yeah, YouTube
relaxing
will do
music for
that.
stress
Yeah,
release.
there's just like it's just a loop, like a 24-hour loop of just beats.
And then there's another one I subscribe to called View Escape, where it's just weird, not weird, but just it's different stuff. Like I'm looking at one now that says in planetary orbit, living in peaceful space,
Hell yeah.
10 hours.
Hell yeah. There you go.
There's a couple of them. I think is this the one that I usually do? There's one that's called like it might be this one that I'm on View Escape, but they have one that was like Iron Man Workshop.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, yes and yes. It's good stuff to work to.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make
No, I'm
beats,
looking at Mr.
HNK.
YLP.
Oh no,
I
it's
I can
Chill
make
Music Lab.
AI
That's the Iron
videos.
Man Workshop.
I make AI videos with the concept of walking through cities around the world a few hundred years in the future. Ooh, that's cool as fuck.
Interesting.
How long does it take to do that, Mr. YLP?
Yeah, so I also have Chill Music Lab, which is like different stuff. One for like deep music or mind flow or deep focus, work music, focus work music, neon city music.
Right now, I went on my YouTube. I have a lot of Animal Crossing music too, so it's either Snoopy. It's either Snoopy Jazz. Right now, I have Dreamy Crossing Lo-Fi, which is like Animal Crossing scenes set to lo-fi beats.
Mm-hmm.
I found Corgi Lo-Fi, which is lo-fi with a corgi on it. Oh, and this is Froggy Lo-Fi. It's Karopi from Sanrio.
I'm gonna say no.
Hello Kitty.
Yes.
The green frog Hello Kitty is like friends with or is in the same universe as Hello Kitty.
No.
Nope. Is that the one people like wear as a hat?
No, that's Karomi. Karopi's the frog. Look up Karopi. Keroppi.
You know what OPP? Yeah, you know me.
I like his little bow tie and his like and his stripes.
They opened a new Japanese mart around the corner from my apartment.
Oh, I know this. I know this frog.
This thing.
Yeah.
That's Karopi.
Oh, okay.
Mance is here and familiar with Sanrio. Yeah, I have a queer, borderline autistic soon to be
Daquan,
wife.
whole or life
love
policy,
Sanrio in this
life
house.
insurance,
Is this really gonna be your obsession right now? Whole or life insurance? policy?
whole or term.
Whole or term, yeah.
I'm always curious what people prefer.
Goodness gracious. Hi, Manson. Hi, Taquan, by the way.
I feel like Taquan and Miss Wild people have very different answers.
Because it's not what we talk about on this program.
What, life insurance? Yeah, no.
It's life insurance and Hello Kitty.
I think we're missing out, guys. The life insurance market, it's there.
I don't think we're missing out at all. I can guarantee you we're not missing out.
Sounds like someone doesn't believe in life insurance.
I barely believe in life at this point.
Relatable.
I'm like 75%. I'm like 60-40 that we're in a simulation.
Oh, for sure.
See, I don't know. Because like it's like, yeah, whole, of course, Taquan, so predictable. I'd be like, okay, like, so if we're in a simulation, like, when did it start? Because like if you go back to like 1911, the technology wasn't good enough for a simulation. It doesn't make any sense. So when does simulation have started?
He's here.
Well, I think you're thinking about it
Boris.
differently. Wait, man said I sold life insurance for a while. Term was the preferred option for a salesman.
Yes. I think term is better. But it's all comes down to preference and goals at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But with term life insurance is just like, well, at the end of the term, if you didn't use it, it's just you don't get that money back. It's just wasted money. Whereas whole, you can use. There's more flexibility with what you can use the money for in whole life insurance.
The things we talk about when we don't talk about wrestling: term or whole life insurance.
Yeah,
It could be a show title: term or whole.
term or whole.
People are gonna be like, "What?"
You gotta spell whole like HOLE though.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Term or whole.
Remember, guys, every hole is a goal.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's a saying.
Yeah. Go right ahead. Yes, it is. You got me there. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, no, it caught me off guard too, Taquan. I'm surprised I didn't see that one coming too. Every hole is a goal.
This is not the most mature conversation we've ever had. So, Mr. Wells,
Yeah, Charles. Have you ever been here when we play Is It Racist? I think you were on the air when we played Is It Racist.
term is a better option if you're in need of coverage for a specific period of time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it this way. So my parents did term life for when I was born, like 18 years. Right.
Yeah.
So if anything happened to them, me and my brother would be okay, or my dad and my mom would be okay. But at the end of that, it's just like, okay, we don't need it anymore because they have all their assets in the estate, in their estate, and in a trust, and in their will. So it's like, okay, yeah,
One of your kids got you for 18 years.
exactly. But some people be like, yeah, I prefer to have the like, especially if it's your job too. Like if you have like working construction, it makes more sense to have whole.
Yeah.
Until you retire.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think my mom was very in danger in a school. My dad, an accountant.
You'd be surprised these days.
Oh, yeah, depending on the school district, too. Yeah, true. Fair enough. It depends. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
yeah, I should have rethought that one.
Mature as an adult, not explicit. Touche, Sir Charles. Touche. Wait, Sir Charles, are you dashing right now? Kind of curious. Sir Charles is a door dasher now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's
So
got
it's
to
like
pay
it's like
gotta pay for the wedding
someone
somehow.
needs to pay
Yeah.
I understand, Charles. There. I'm also there.
I'm just letting you guys know, the closer you get to your wedding, does not get easier. The chill does not come. I was told by a group of my friends who have been married, and I will pass this on to you guys, you will be crashing out until the day of, apparently.
Yeah, I believe it. It's
Okay,
just like
I feel like you're in a perpetual emotion of crashing out at any given point in time.
This is like a different crashing out. Like
Kay is an entire season of Love Island all at once, all the time.
It's also I feel like for us it's also like we're literally putting on the entire show 100% by ourselves. Like
yeah.
There's like we don't have family helping. We're paying for it. Like we are doing the whole fucking thing ourselves.
The whole
fucking show.
Yep.
So when you guys see me at my wedding smoking a cigarette in relief, you will know
I don't blame you.
Just on the side of the receptacle. Oh, fuck! Finally.
I think there's gonna be a point in the reception.
Give me a kiss.
There's gonna be a point in the reception where I'm just gonna be like partying hard, and I'm like, all the stress, all the bullshit, all the crying will be worth it. Planning a wedding
Charles,
is hard.
what is a flid?
Okay, can we tell Will what a flit is?
I actually don't know what a flit is. I
Really?
think, is it former Long Island dude?
No, fucking Long Island douchebag.
Ah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, Charles, what a culture shock that must have been. A complete 180.
People walk up and say hi. What?
How dare you be polite?
That moved to the South from New York that ended up coming back or wanting to come back.
Look at this fucking guy letting me merge.
It's so fucking different.
What is wrong with these people?
Like, queerness aside, I wouldn't survive in the South.
You might actually, depending on where in the South you are.
No, I move too quick. Like, I want to go places, get in, get out.
Oh yeah, you'll be like if you ever got a job in the South, you'll be promoted easily because you just do so much work in such a little amount of time.
Yes,
they'd love you.
I don't like to dilly dally on a regular basis. I have things to see and places to be, and I have felt very impatient in the South.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So like one of my greatest skills is time management and like the schedule maintenance. So they're like, "Oh, we'll get around to it sometime in the next 3 weeks." I'm like, "No, you're not.
No, we're doing it now.
This is my car."
Oh my god!
Like, listen. Excuse me, ma'am. In New York City, we have an hour and a half in restaurants, so that's what we're working with here.
They keep you at a tight 90-minute turnover.
Yeah, they will kick you out. They will give you the check before they bring dessert. They forget.
Oh yeah, I went to. Have you been to the? I think it's called the Moxie in Times Square. Either of you?
No, I'm rarely in the city.
I probably walk by it all the time.
You probably do. It's like a hotel, and they have a rooftop where they do brunches, and I guess they do different themes depending on the season.
Yes.
So we had gone for their all pink themed brunch like last winter, and it was very. They seat you exactly when your reservation is in. You have exactly 90 minutes.
Listen, I love the propness on that time.
It's so efficient. I love it.
I mean, they have to because there's so many fucking people in the city.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We were
if I make a reservation for 8. I make a reservation for 8. I better.
To be fair, I've never been. Well, I actually don't go out with like a massive group of people like that. But like, I have never like even come close to that 90 minutes. I'm usually out within an hour 15. I mean, it's just Jazz and I.
Yeah.
I guess usually if I'm in the city, if it's not just me and Liv doing stuff, like it's some kind of like girls kind of trip where like either like me and like my 4 close friends go or like a few of us go because a bunch of my friends like live in the city, so like it's not unheard of for there to be more than 2 of us.
Yeah. Also, well, like if me and my friends like meeting up, we'll go to a beer hall, which they encourage you to stay longer than 90 minutes,
so you can drink more.
Yeah, it's Breakenbach on like 42nd Street.
I live across the street from in Burgarden, and it's like such a nice thing to have so close by.
Yeah.
I mean, diners are different. I've spent many hours in diners.
I love a good diner. That's a different experience.
I miss Long Island diners. I will say that. Like living in Uniondale, Hempstead, whatever, on the border, those diners were so close and so clutch. Mm-hmm. There's still a few left in Jersey, but they're few and far between. There's no more 24-hour diners in Jersey. Those are all gone.
That's
a bummer.
Yeah, they stopped doing 24 hours. That was a COVID thing. COVID wiped out the 24-hour diner business model.
There's a diner by my old apartment that I like to go to that was on Kitchen Nightmares within the last few years.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. All right, so ready to get the show on the road?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
It's gonna
two
be another
things.
long one.
We're gonna be two shows that you guys don't normally watch. So, Mance, you're gonna be my assistant in the chat. Forbidden Door and NXT Heatwave,
I don't
both on
want
the
to
same
poop
day.
anymore, guys.
Okay, you're gonna have to. I've done some statistical updates while we've been away in the last week, so it'll be fun times.
Nice.
So,
What do you
you'll
mean?
see. You will see. There's nothing crazy, Kay. There's nothing crazy.
What? Am I
Everything's fine.
losing?
Huh?
Am I losing?
No,
I said there's
that's
nothing.
impossible.
It's impossible for you to be losing.
I don't care.
You were
I don't-
up 7, and we predicted 5 matches.
And we did pretty much the exact same picks every single
Yeah.
time.
It was
Yeah,
almost
but
mathematically
it's not
impossible
like
for you to
on me.
lose or be losing right now.
Liv made so much fun of me because I was complaining. I'm like, I don't want to predict another pay-per-view. And Liv's like, so you're tired of winning? And I'm like,
Right.
no.
That's right. That's right, Liv. You tell him.
Try to get me back into
Tell him,
the
Liv.
Because I love
Stop
being
crying in
right.
baseball.
I love being right. I love winning. And she's
Tell
like,
it to
you're
the Little
tired
League
of
World
winning.
Series, man. They're always crying.
Oh man! All right. Anywho, while Mr. Wild P tries to argue with the governor, but it's not in his that resides in the state that he formerly lived in, we're gonna be back in 3 minutes. Yes, we said 3 minutes, and we're gonna start this show. Bye.
Kings of the rings of the illest. 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 Kings of the rings of the illest.
Live from the Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing Kings of the Rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned at a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings of the illest.
Kings of the rings of the illest.
Illest.
Kings of the rings of the illest.
Little early on that one, Will. Not gonna lie.
The illest.
Little early on that illest.
I decided not to do it.
But you did it anyways.
Well, because you prompted me.
I didn't prompt you.
You said a little early, so I had to do it. You pretty much
I mean,
called me out.
Whatever, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 419. I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you for joining us this week. We've got not one, but two two big shows that we have to predict of things that most of us don't actually really watch. So it's going to be another fun prediction show. If you guys are liking what you're seeing or listening to, make sure to give us a follow. You can, if you're watching us right now, you can scan that QR code in that top left-hand corner to to have the links to all of our stuff, including where to find us and where you can get some of our fantastic merch, which I'm wearing our Pride line from this year. Thanks, Kay, for that one. It actually fits really well. It's my first time wearing it, actually. We are live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. Thank you guys for all joining us right now. Before we get into all of that fun stuff that we said we were going to do, with me as always, the founder, the proprietor, the man with an ever-growing John Cena merchandise collection, Will Tarashok.
I should bring out the book, the giant book. I think you
Oh,
guys
I
got
remember
me.
the book.
Yeah.
Oh, Gabe and I got you that when we came back from Orlando.
Yes, that was it. I should have brought out the John Cena book, but yeah, man, you can't see me. Wait, now you can't see me.
You know what? It'd be really hard, but one day we should just like green screen your body, so
we can't see him.
so that we actually can't see you, and like put something on the green screen of your
I
body.
just gotta wear all green. I need
and then
lime
just-
green.
But like, just keep the hat, so all we see is like the hat.
Just the hat. Yeah, like one of those one of those Halloween costumes, like the skin tight ones. You cover the whole head.
Yeah,
Do one of those and just the
one.
hat. I'll take a picture of like me without the chair, and so you can just green screen that in.
Yeah.
That'll
something
work.
That'll
That'll
work.
work.
Well, thank you, Future Cityscapes. Make sure to like and subscribe when we're watching on YouTube. That's right, all you nerds. And with us as always, well, this time with us as always, the very makeuped out, and I love their green glasses, Kayfabe. Slage and K, how are you?
Hello, everyone. My birthday is tomorrow, so by the time this comes out, I will be 34 years old.
Dude, let the day past 24, Kay.
Wow, that's a wise. Thank you. Shout out to my former roomie and makeup artist Kaya Carlin for my glam today. This has survived a walk. This has survived a nap. This has survived like snacking. Like,
Oh, you snacked in it too?
oh yeah, I'm fucking eating chicken nuggets right now.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It passed the chicken nugget test. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the new show title, but chicken nugget test. That might be better than term or whole.
Term or whole chicken nuggets.
Nah, too long. Too long. This isn't a Fall Out
chicken
Boy
nugget
song. Chicken nugget-
Yeah, no. This should be a Fall Out Boy song.
No, it should not.
Is it term or whole? It's the chicken nugget test.
Almost there.
There
Almost
you go.
there.
Oh man, Mrs. I just can't sing. That's the problem. I just missed a syllable.
This is true. You don't. Your voice doesn't go up that high of an octave anymore.
Nope. Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank
no.
God.
No. So yeah, we've got Forbidden Door to talk about. We have NXT Heatwave to talk about. Both cards are probably subject to change, as NXT is probably going on in a half hour from now, as we are recording the show and doing it live, obviously. But first and foremost, let's talk about last weekend's Triple Mania. Triple Mania was live streamed on YouTube in English and in Spanish. I know the American broadcast of it on WWE's YouTube page had over 2.2 million views
I'm checking.
as of
Checking
yesterday.
right now.
When I watched it, WWE on Raw on Monday said it had a total of 4.3 million views in 24 hours. I'm assuming that is combined the English and Spanish version. What are you seeing now, Will?
2.4 for US.
Going forward for the US. So there's a couple of extra mil for, I guess, the Spanish speaking version, which for me that's a major success for AAA and Triple Mania.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
It definitely is. So I'm actually, I clicked on the stream because I'm curious, because a lot of because you can definitely WWE probably put a shit ton of money into boost this too with ad like the ad, because it has
There was a lot of ads.
It's
when I
got
was watching
60
Triple
or
Mania.
no, not only that, but like you pay YouTube to boost, like promote the stream.
Yeah.
So it's 62,000 likes and 2,200 comments. So that to me is just like, okay, a lot of that is probably fucking paid for, but still, that's a good number. 2.24 million, 2.4 million is a good number.
Yeah. Did you watch Triple Mania?
No.
Kay, you've watched it, right? Or have
I saw clips. I haven't finished it yet.
I will say it was a fun show. It also made me really miss JBL on commentary.
Oh, he's great at
As
commentary.
weird as it was to have JBL doing a AAA promoted show, he was fantastic. The commentary crew was Corey Graves as the lead, JBL as the color, and then Conan as the guy who actually knows everything about AAA compared to Corey and JBL. And it actually worked rather well. Conan got inducted into the AAA Hall of Fame. My lord, JBL had some great one-liners. Like we've all seen the viral clip of Omos going up against Microman.
Yep.
JBL literally said this violates everything in the Geneva Convention. I was like, my God, JBL.
On
Well,
point.
damn.
I mean, where's the lie?
JBL was just, he had another one when Finn brought out his puppet,
The puppet. Yeah.
Demonica. It was called Demonica, and JBL's like, the prophecy's fulfilled. I called
I
it.
thought it was Monito.
It's Demonito. Sorry, not Demonica. Demonito.
Should call it
Little-
Demon
like-
Diva.
Demonito, like little demon.
Yeah, Demonito, little demon. Yeah. Oh man, JBL was fantastic. That spot with Finn Balor was crazy. Finn Balor actually is one of the only people to ever be in the major in like the most important events or the major events for WWE, New Japan, CMLL, and now AAA.
Damn.
I don't think there's anybody else that's ever done that, to my knowledge. I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, exactly. AAA. I mean, AAA was this. Does JBL still hate Mil Moscas? Probably. Probably. Mance watched it. He said, love the Copa Bardal. Yeah, the Copa Bardal was like their battle royal. And learned of Exoticos for the first time. Yes, there was essentially somebody in drag in the Copa Bardal, which is like their battle royal that they opened up with. Which is very interesting. Every match is pretty good. I do have to talk about we saw the Natty that people have been talking about when she does Bloodsport. So she is known as low-key legend Natty. She's just like, imagine Natalia if she is fresh out of a heart dungeon.
Yeah, just annoyed.
Just vicious. Yeah. Just
Ready to
vicious.
beat some ass.
Yeah. Which I love that version. For some reason, they won't show that version on WWE TV. And even when they had Becky and Natty for the IC title on Monday, I was like, why are we going back to like, happy go lucky? I'm wearing cowboy hat and like pink Natty. Give me a badass Natty. That match was great. The main event was absolutely fantastic and wild. Vikingo retained.
Yeah, that was probably
crazy.
the easy call we all should have gone with.
Yes, the only one who went with it was me.
I was really
Oh, yeah,
confident
that's
about
right.
Dom Mysterio, but he's just gonna get it next time.
Damn it, Ricky, you're the one who convinced me for Dom Mysterio too. Then you changed on me last minute.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't do it. I
Tricky.
honestly couldn't do it.
Tricky.
I will say
tricky.
this: when you get a chance, do watch Triple Mania. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's a great show. There wasn't really a bad moment in any of the matches at all that I can really think of. Everything was wildly entertaining. I like the fact that they kept it short. They had a Hall of Fame ceremony for Conan. So Rey Mysterio inducted Conan as Conan inducted Rey Mysterio for the WWE Hall of Fame. So it's a good little twist there. So yeah, it's good. And they're already thinking about the next big event for AAA. And guess what, folks? It's just going to be Worlds Collide, actually. Worlds Collide is coming
in Vegas.
And this is a Friday event.
Ooh.
At the Pavilion at the Thomas & Mack Center. Essentially, it's UNLV's campus, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And the first match that has been announced for that is a singles match. Vikingo puts the AAA Mega Championship on the line against Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Dirty Dom.
God, I hate that we've taken the European chants and kind of just bastardized them.
Yeah, we
Not
kind
gonna lie.
of we ruined them. You mean? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's
it was just-
American as fuck, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I was like, we really just made this jump the shark very, very quickly.
And we did it for everybody.
So yeah,
Randy Orton, it's coming.
No, it's not. We can just sing Randy's song and we can be fine.
Yeah, I think did Brussels start that or did France start that?
I want to say Brussels
Brussels?
or Belgium or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Something with a B.
Yeah.
Something
We
with a
probably
B.
need stronger like walkout music in order for us to stop using the same chants on everybody.
That is also very true. But yeah, Worlds Collide is coming again. Las Vegas, September 12th, which was very interesting. That's on a Friday, essentially potentially competing with SmackDown if that's going to be a thing. So who knows what they're going to do with this. So very interesting stuff. But I know what you two are wondering. How did everybody do? And where does everybody stand? I'll tell you right now, we all tied. We all got 2 right.
Ah, God damn it. So nothing changes.
So nothing really changes at all. And because nothing really changes, I will give you the actual breakdown of the scores right now before we start to go into AEW Forbidden Door and NXT Heatwave. But now I have the winning percentage, essentially, Will, like you asked for.
Hell yeah. Give me the
So,
stats. Give me the baseball
currently,
stats.
Remaining in first is Slades and K with 93 points and a 74% prediction rate. Will, you're in second with 86 and 69% prediction
Nice.
rate. And I am in third with 85 points and a 68% prediction rate. I will tell you, I did last year's as well. And you're winning, Will. You actually had a 90% success rate.
I had a 90% success rate last year.
90. I had 86, and Kay, I think you had 82.
Guys, what happened this year? We were all kind of shitting the bed on our
We
predictions.
still have a crap ton of more shows to go through.
I know, but we're not going to get up to 90%. That's insane.
We're booking a lot more this year.
We are booking a lot more this year. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
We're booking every week, guys.
Currently, before we do like the 14 matches tonight, we have currently predicted 125 matches thus far.
60, I don't like that. That's too many matches. That's too many matches.
Yeah, I think the total last year was like 150.
That
So
sounds right.
we're gonna break that.
Yeah,
this
easily
year.
by the end of the month.
No, by the end of today, we'll be at 139, 140. So yeah, by October, we will have broken the number of matches we predicted in the week. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road and talk about our first thing that we're going to predict. AW Forbidden Door. It's going
Can I
to be
be so honest?
Yeah.
I thought this happened already.
Usually it has.
Because Forbidden Door is always what competes with Pride Weekend, so I never watched it.
Usually it has, but they switched it around because Wembley or something wasn't available for all in, so they put it to the States, and then they still want to do something in London, so they put Forbidden Door here.
Wait, when's All Out?
All Out is September 20th in Toronto.
Oh, that's late.
Well, because right now would be All Out.
Yeah, they didn't do them back to back anymore.
They didn't do them back to back.
That's why I was trying to figure out when the next time we wouldn't be booking a pay-per-view was, and I couldn't.
Oh, not for a while. So we have Forbidden Door and Heatwave this week. Next week is Clash in Paris. There is rumors of like a WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza.
Yeah. We can do
September.
another Worlds Collide in the mid-September as well. So more often than not, in the next 4 or 5 weeks, we will be predicting some sort of PLE or pay-per-view. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, Forbidden Door is going to come from the O2 Arena, so it's not Wembley. It's the O2 where Money in the Bank was a couple of years ago. They've sold very well for this. Obviously, they're not in the UK often. I know they're going to Scotland for the first time next week as well. So it's very interesting that next week WWE and AEW are going to be in the same European countries, just like nowhere near each other.
Yeah.
It'll be like 2 ships passing in the night. It's going to be
That's
a very
done, probably.
potentially depending on who booked first.
There's not going to be like a UK like WrestleCon or whatever, since they're all going to be in Europe.
Who the hell knows? There's like a WrestleCon for every major event. I'd lose track at this point. At this, so
You should book that for points too.
what?
Who shows up at European WrestleCon?
Oh God!
My money is on
That could be
Scott
anyone.
Norton.
It could be anyone.
It could be anybody. So WWE is not taking the old TNA pay-per-view model. Besides, the old TNA pay-per-view model might be the reason that WWE is going to buy TNA. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, dude, that deal is very weird because like they can also block other people from buying it.
They have the right of first.
Yeah.
The right of it's called the right of first option or something.
It's like the first pass, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, something weird like that.
It's a very weird deal that's like teenagers. You guys are kind of getting hosed, man.
Listen, at least they're actually being highlighted on WWE TV, unlike when AEW did that with them.
I think they both did TNA dirty
I
in different
I,
ways.
I see TNA benefiting more from WWE.
I mean,
than
yeah,
it is
benefiting
AEW.
more, but barely.
I'd say the difference are leaps and bounds, but that is just me. Anyway, back to AEW and Forbidden Door. We have 9 matches on this card, so we didn't really stack it too badly, but it's big enough. First match that we have here is the AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page is defending for the first time after beating Jon Moxley, thank the Lord, at All In, and we get to see the title again finally. Against MJF, who essentially is, in WWE terms, cashing in his contract that he won at the Casino Battle Royal or whatever it was. No, it's the Gauntlet, the Casino Gauntlet, or whatever we called it in All In. So he's calling his shot early, and Hangman said, "You're a freaking idiot," but Hangman kind of baited him into it. Also, to be noted, MJF is the current CMLL World Champion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it Forbidden Doors like there's supposed to be
Mhm.
someone from another company?
Well, technically, MJF is the guy from the other company at this
That's
point.
what I mean. So he has another belt, so I guess that kind of counts.
Yes, and also, what is it? MJF is no longer part of a Hurt Syndicate, so that lasted
Wait,
really
what?
quickly. They kicked him out.
Yeah, I did know that. Isn't that funny? He got kicked out and he gets a world title match.
Yeah, he got kicked out. Bobby was like, "You annoy me too much," and now you're out.
I heard MVP has heat backstage too. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't buy it
For doing
Uh,
what?
for being himself. I'm assuming. I mean, MVP's always been an outspoken person. So
Yeah, outspoken, I believe, is probably the right word for it. He's a little too outspoken, if that's even a thing. Can you be too outspoken? Depends who you ask.
Depends on who you ask. Anyway, with this match on the line, MJF kind of getting baited to call to sign his contract, so he eliminates the element of surprise. With this, it's going to be a straight match. It's definitely not going to be the main event. I'm going to tell you what the main event is in a couple of matches. I just kind of don't see MJF actually winning here and giving Hangman. You built up Hangman Page almost weirdly that it's not Will Ospreay in this position, to be
Yeah.
completely honest with you.
Definitely.
You built him up. You had, if anybody watched All In, you had the WrestleMania 40 ending AEW style, which was just an overbooked fiasco of a main event, to get Hangman Page to beat Jon Moxley, the most boring villain ever, and I just don't see him just straight losing within a month. to
Yeah,
MJF.
that'd be very surprising.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
It's AEW, anything's possible. Also, it's like this is like the third time AEW has built up Hangman Adam Page. He's pretty much told the same story 3 times.
kind of, except he's not a psychotic, slightly racist undertone characters when he went up against Swerve.
God, I forgot about that. But he didn't win that. But he didn't win that one. Swerve beat him every time, right?
What was I forgot because they had that really crazy ending in the steel cage, and I forgot who won that. Remember when they were like using staple guns?
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
That was probably Swerve.
yeah. I think Hangman won that one. I forgot. Anywho,
Because Hangman's a face, right? He's a baby face. now?
Hangman's a big baby face. He is the baby face now. He's the baby face of the company. So I'm gonna go Hangman here.
Yeah, Hangman.
Yeah, Hangman did win the feud against Swerve. Thank you, Mans, for that reference. Kayfabe, who you got here?
I guess also Hangman, but my heart doesn't agree with this choice because MJF is my boy. I don't think I've ever booked against MJF in the history of this show.
Really?
I don't know. I think actually no. I think the only time I ever booked MJF to lose was to CM Punk. But that's
That
just
checks.
my two biases showing.
I get that.
For the sake of the game, I'm gonna say Hangman, but I am rooting for Long Island's finest.
I don't know about finest, but he is from Long Island. I'll give you that. Yeah, it's got to be
His
Hangman here,
national treasure.
which isn't saying much, to be honest with you. Anywho, moving on
Mhm.
to
My
to
first
the
boyfriend was from Plainview.
like I said, like I said, the AEW Women's World Championship is on the line. Talentless Toni Storm, who beat Mercedes Moné for her first loss in AEW history, which Mercedes Moné did nothing but go out or go across the world and win another world title. So she now has 8 world championships. There we go.
Yay.
8 belts Moné. She's almost approaching Ultimate Dragon status. Going up 8. Toni Storm's putting the AEW Women's World title up against Athena, someone who's approaching 1,000 days as the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, which no one knows about.
Yeah, because ROH doesn't exist.
It only exists on YouTube on replays.
It exists now
They
only
treat
in
it
my
like
memory.
a developmental brand.
Yeah. Mind you, Athena, formerly Ember Moon, also did win the Casino Gauntlet at All In, and I don't believe she's exercising this option, so she still has that in her back pocket. This is just a straight match that they set up for this, and I'm kind of torn on this because I can see Athena winning if they really want to boost Athena. She's had a great couple of marquee matches. She had a stellar matchup with Mercedes leading into All In, which helped Mercedes kind of catapult into that main event picture against Timeless Toni Storm. But then again, Toni Storm's the best thing in AEW consistently. Consistently. Like, she did a promo with this woman named Alex Windsor that she's kind of buddying up with on TV. And they have this backstage promo, and she's like, clearly you can see our non-sexual relationship here. Like, just out of nowhere. I was like, you didn't need to say that, but okay.
Thanks, Tony.
She just gets her character. She's so good. Taquana's gone with Athena, and I can see Athena winning.
Taquan just got a crush.
Who doesn't have a crush on Athena? She's awesome. Except for the person she's married to, allegedly. It's time for Mans saying it's time for Athena to win, but luckily Toni is timeless. Toni wins.
Yeah, I'm going with Mans here. Tony
I agree.
wins.
Yeah,
It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat it's hard for one champion that doesn't really exist on a show that doesn't exist to beat your top star in the entire company. So,
I'm just not certain who takes it off Tony at this point because I thought it was going to be Mercedes, but I was obviously wrong.
Yeah. You know, Mercedes used her creative control to lose. That's all the people say. But if it's anybody, it could be Athena. Like, if you want to elevate Athena, like, she still has that kind of. She kind of has that trump card, no pun intended, where she could just be like, "Hey, I'm going to challenge again." So in that sense, I'm going with Timeless as well. But Athena will always be lurking in the background if she hasn't executed her contract. So it works. Toni can win, and Athena can steal it later. Essentially, steal it later. So it kind of works out best for everybody. Next on this card is what's going to be the main event. It's my favorite type of AEW main event. It's a lights out steel cage match. And for all of you who forget what that dumb concept of lights out is, it's technically they turn the lights out and the show is over. So whatever happens in this match is on the competitors and not on AEW. It's like a hold harmless for the sake of a hold harmless.
It's unsanctioned, guys.
It's an unsanctioned. Hence why they turn the lights out and the show is over, but we broadcast this match.
I'm glad people could be able to see with the lights turned off.
Well, we turn the lights off for a second as like a symbolic thing.
Yeah, I know. And then they turn it back on.
Then they turn them back on.
Yeah, it's dumb. You know, I was watching ECW last night.
Okay.
And it was the first ECW of 1998, and they go over to Japan. It's like a crossover.
Okay.
And dude, there's highlights from an exploding barbed wire death match. And let me tell you,
oh, that's so much better.
They blow up the fuck out of that ring. Like when the timer's going down, like even the ref like covers their head, and this ring has explosions everywhere, covered in smoke. I was just sitting there laughing. I was laughing so hard. And that's what this match reminds me of. It's like, oh, okay, good luck.
That's a good. Luckily, the cameraman is so enthralled, they just keep filming. That's true. So this lights out steel cage match is going to be the Death Riders, Gabe Kidd, and the not EVPs, Young Bucks. Who this has been the most entertaining the Young Bucks have been. Seeing them humbled, like they had to take an Uber to a show.
That's so funny.
Once, and like they had like a an LED screen that was supposed to rise up in the middle of her entrance, and they were supposed to walk. They were supposed to obviously walk under when the LED screen would rise up, and the LED screen kind of just like broke, so they had to
Just
crawl up. They had to crawl under it.
Stop moving.
I saw that they're selling Buck shirts for $20, and everyone else's is more money.
Listen, that's great. That's great marketing.
Yeah, I guess people are gonna buy them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's Death Riders, Gabe Kidd, the Young Bucks versus Gabe Kidd from New Japan, by the way. That's the Forbidden Door part about it. Versus Darby Allin, fresh out of climbing Mount Everest and literally still being Sting, but like a foot smaller.
Dude's crazy.
Hiroshi Tanahashi, who just got added in this past week. Will Ospreay, who is recovering from a neck injury and has just been cleared to do this match because you have a death wish, Will Ospreay. Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, aka the Golden Lovers. So this is more than likely going to be your batshit insane main event, non-main event.
Yeah, Will Ospreay's in the match because he needed to sell tickets.
They've been selling really well with or without Ospreay, but I mean Ospreay is a big draw because they are in the UK. So
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go with Ospreay and his team.
who did I go with? Yeah, I'm going with Ospreay and his team as well.
So much star power.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's also because I have a disdain for the Death Riders because I'm just like, you guys are so boring and so a one-trick pony. I was talking about this earlier with somebody where I was just like, Moxley always runs into the same problem. We've talked about it when he was in WWE. He's great in the chase, but when he becomes a champion,
Terrible
He doesn't
champion.
know what to do.
horrible.
Terrible
He's a little
champion.
boring.
Like the Death Riders was supposed to be essentially their bloodline angle, and the only problem is John Moxley's not entertaining.
Yeah.
That's the issue. John Moxley is just not entertaining. Like being a brooding dick the whole time doesn't always work, especially when the champion and you decide to hide the belt. So yeah, I think the quicker the Death Riders angle goes away, the better. And plus, it's Forbidden Door. You have all of these stars from Japan and the UK doing this. So I think Darby, Will, Ospreay, Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi are probably going to win this.
Aren't
It's going to be
aren't most of these
crazy
guys
match.
also contracted with AEW? Like, is Tanahashi and Ibushi both on AEW, or are they still New Japan?
well. Tanahashi is the president of New Japan,
Oh, okay,
and Tanahashi. This is also part of Tanahashi's retirement tour.
got it.
So Ibushi, I think, is full-time New Japan, and they, New Japan and AEW have that working relationship.
Yeah,
where
they still
just
work
bring them
relationship. Yeah.
Hence why Gabe Kidd is over there too, because Gabe Kidd is full-time New Japan. I think Gabe Kidd is a member of the Bullet Club. You know that thing that the elites killed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So that's
It had a good run.
Yeah. Apparently, it's still going on, but just no one.
It had a
cared.
good run, Ricky.
Yeah. It had a good run. So yeah, that's probably going to be your main event, non-main event, however you decide to use AEW's wrestling logic. Moving on in the card is a very Forbidden Door type thing. Will's favorite wrestler, Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, fuck me.
is putting the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line against a returning Nigel McGuinness because LOL, it's the UK. And Nigel's going to wrestle. Listen.
This one's actually tough.
I don't think it's tough at all.
Okay. This one's not tough at all. Fuck me, I guess.
I know. Just the way I see it. Nigel's getting up there in age. I don't think. You also got to think. Do you think Nigel McGuinness is going to be the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and just go over to New Japan and have a run?
Oh, this is for the belt? Oh,
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, yeah, no, Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Sabre. I also think because it's in the UK and Nigel's from the UK and Nigel has always had physical issues that prevented him from wrestling full time. The same physical issues that Daniel Bryan lied about and got himself a contract with WWE. I won't forget that, Daniel. I think this is how Nigel retires. I think he retires at the O2. I think he puts his boots in the ring at the end of the match. I think this is it.
That'd be cool.
That's a good way to go out.
He's probably retired how many times now?
I don't think he's ever officially.
I
He's
think
just
he
like not wrestled.
I think he officially retired when he was Desmond Wolfe in TNA, because that's when he got injured. And then shortly after that, I think he announced his retirement.
Yeah, so he's come back. I think this is his one more match.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting because if you ever watch a Zack Sabre Jr. match, it's technical.
It's boring.
Mhm.
It sure is boring.
It is a very technical, slow-paced match. Nice guy though. Will and I met him years ago.
Super
at Evolve.
nice. It's like, wow, you guys
Super
are really good at stretching in the ring. Your muscles must be so loose.
Exactly.
The way I don't give a fuck about this pay-per-view. No offense to AEW.
Yeah, that's what it's also going on at 1 p.m. in the afternoon because of the UK. So
Mm.
so take that as you may. You know, illegal streams and whatnot. So yeah, I think Zack Sabre retains this and that ugly version of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. You know, I just made this comparison now. The IWGP is like the male version of the Divas Championship, the way it's designed.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it.
You okay over
Yeah. That hit real good.
That's when I saw the design. I was like, "This is disgusting." I was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
did you
it's
do
kind of an
this?
ugly looking belt. Didn't they just redesign it like a year or two ago as well?
Something like that. Yeah, it's like I forget. It's like the third or fourth version of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know. I just don't like it at all. It's whatever. Anywho, moving on. Next match on the card. Oh yeah, it's Okada putting his AEW Unified Championship on the line. Okay, let's recap here, folks.
I
The
forgot this existed.
Do we remember what the AEW Unified Championship consists of in theory?
The
Was it like
Continental
the
Championship.
Intercontinental and the International?
So it's the Continental Championship and the International Championship.
Yep.
And if we
I took
remember,
notes.
Intercontinental.
the Continental Championship is also consist of like 3 other titles because they had the Continental Classic Tournament, which is still apparently going to be a thing. So the Unified Championship is one of the technically 3 belts that Okada holds.
Let's also throw in the Owen Hart Cup Classic to throw that in there too.
Well, no, that's just like that's like the King of the Ring. That's their qualifier to who main events All In.
Yeah, I know, but let's throw that in this belt too.
Yeah, honestly, this is probably going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah.
Swerve is at the top of this game. Okada can
Mm.
still go as good with anybody.
Here's your show stealer.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. Absolutely. Okada really doesn't say much except bitch the whole time still, which is very annoying, but whatever. And Swerve's kind of carrying this. Like, if you're not going to put Swerve in the main event scene, put him in this.
Mhm.
This is great. This is a great spot for him. Him and Okada, if there's any match I actually truly watch, it's probably going to be this one. But all that being said, Okada, I think, retains. I think they love Okada too much, and I think Swerve is, like I said,
Didn't he
Okada
just
just won
win
this
it?
title.
Yeah.
Okada
Yeah,
just
he was
won this
first, right?
championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just wanted it all in. So a lot of his card is like, oh, this is like Backlash after WrestleMania.
Yeah. It has backlash vibes.
It does have Backlash vibes, which is very odd, but it's, that's just how the cookie crumbles this year.
WrestleMania backlash.
Remember that? Remember when they did that for a couple years? We're like, why are you doing
He did
this?
that for 1 year. That was like Vince's last thing he ever did.
They were like, no. So we're all going clean sweep Okada here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Kazuchika Okada. Again, it's going to be a fantastic match. Very, very fantastic.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Moving next on the card, we have the TBS Championship in a Fatal 4-Way, a match that has not been completely booked yet because
Yo, hear me out.
I don't know why. Hold on. Mercedes Moné is putting one of her 8 titles on the line. Yes, I said 8. The TBS Championship against Alex Windsor, who's going to be representing essentially ROH, although they do have her as AEW. She's more of an ROH performer. Against Persephone from CMLL, and a representative from Stardom, as of the time of this recording, has yet to be named.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So not Eva Marie.
No, not Eva Marie. Okay, nice try.
Could you imagine?
Eva Marie represents Stardom. That would be wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
Man, Eva Marie.
No.
Look, I am nothing if not consistent on this show.
This is true. I'm biased as obviously I'm a big Mercedes mark, so I also just don't see anybody that they've announced thus far as somebody who would probably take Mercedes down in this. Although anything
Agreed.
can happen, but I'm gonna say Mercedes.
You know what? I'm gonna go the mystery person.
You're gonna go mystery stardom person.
Mhm.
That's very brave.
That is very brave of you.
Turnbuckle Allison.
Turnbuckle Allison.
I like that. Kay, who you going with?
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Okay, so that means Will's gonna drop a point probably.
Yep. Gotta take the risk, man.
That's true. That's true. Me and you will probably be tied after this at this point.
I just think this specific risk is not worth it, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Wait, Mance, who are you saying? Mayu Iwatani. That's that's the person who's gonna represent Stardom.
I take it back, Mercedes. Yeah, if it's not like an on-screen surprise, it's probably not gonna win.
Yeah, I mean it could be announced when they do Dynamite tomorrow because we're recording on
Mhm.
Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mercedes. Fuck it.
Yeah, so we're all going Mercedes here. We're all pretty much we are all predicting the same thing. And this one shouldn't be different, but we'll see what happens. The next match on the card, we have the rated R superstar Adam Copeland, obviously, and Christian Cage, formerly known as Edge and Christian. Now I guess Cope and Cage is what you're going to call
Cope
them.
and Cage is a good name.
Ew, I hate it. Ew, I hate it.
They finally reunited on screen last week on Dynamite with they hugged it out versus the former members of the patriarchy, Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. This is essentially a kind of a
Could they
grudge
not have
match.
gotten a better picture of that dude on the right? Like, why are his eyes closed?
Oh, that's how Nick Wayne always looks.
They could have gotten a better picture, man.
No, that's how Nick Wayne always looks. Trust me.
I don't like
He
that.
he looks that dirty all the time.
I don't like it.
I can smell the photo. I don't like it.
So yeah, again, I would be surprised if Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian won. Although
Yeah, shocked.
I would be really shocked. Although there is kind of like, do they still have the chemistry since they've been adversaries for such a long time? I mean, Copeland did go to save Christian during All In when the patriarchy turned on him, and instead of telling Christian go fuck yourself, he said go find yourself.
Mm.
Mm.
Which is a good little twist. And listen, Edge is a pretty good storyteller.
Very
From all
good.
yeah, much better than John Cena, which was proven because Edge had the actual better booking than John Cena during the Nexus angle, that no one listened to. So
Yeah, he
it
did.
wouldn't, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they ate a loss for the sake of the story, but I don't think anybody wants Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian to
Yeah, not
be
to these
returned.
two.
Yeah, a returning
No.
Edge and Christian. Here's a question. Do they do a 5-second pose?
3 seconds.
3 seconds?
It's TikTok, Ricky. No attention span. Can't make it a 5. Like, yeah, I don't see these PS3 renderings beating Edge and Christian.
Nice. PS3 running. That's a good one, actually.
No, it's true, though. I'm very curious if anyone, just in general, does think Nick and Kip are gonna win.
It would be a shocker to me if
Could
they-
you imagine? Surely somebody is predicting them to win.
I think someone need to check Mantis Steiner math over there. Look at the case, combined age of 102. More than 5 times Nick's age. Like, something about that statement is just all wrong. I don't know which one it is.
Sideberg, speaking of Steiners, Braun Breaker's getting comedic timing really well.
What did he do that was funny? I haven't watched Raw yet.
So Paul Heyman, they were in Philly, and Paul Heyman and the Vision opened up, and Paul Heyman was just running down people from ECW, and he's
He said Tommy Dreamer should be dead, right?
yeah. Because he mentioned Tommy Dreamer once, but he mentioned Tommy Dreamer again as he was dead. He's like, well, he's not dead, but he should be.
He should
then-
be.
And then Braun Breaker like puts the mic down a little bit. He goes, Tommy Dreamer's alive? I was like, great ad lib.
Dude, I love how the Steiner math from last week was caught off camera. Like it wasn't on. Like, no, it was caught on camera. It was caught off mic.
Off mic,
Like,
yeah.
He didn't say that into the microphone. He said it loud enough so the camera would pick it up, though. He knew it would go viral.
I was like, that's so good. that's so good. Well, nope. Mance has already checked this map. Cope is 51, Christian is 51, Nick Wayne is 20. So he is correct.
Okay.
More than 5 times.
All right.
My
Well,
bones
my
hurt.
Terror Shrek math over here ain't good then.
No, it is not. None of that. So yeah, Cope and Cage would win here in this just straight up tag team match. Next on here is the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate, now MJF-less, versus the winners of, because this match has not happened yet. They've been doing a tag team tournament to determine who's going to face the Hurt Syndicate. So it's either going to be FDR or Brodito, which is the tag team name of Bandito, the ROH World Champion, and Brody King.
I like that. Brodito's a good name.
That's cute.
I like Brodito. Listen, I think conventional wisdom says FTR versus the Hurt Syndicate, and you have a classic on your hands.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go FTR / Brodito. Whichever one of them wins, I think beats the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm actually okay with that. The Hurt Syndicate has held those titles for a while. They got to do something with it. Someone's got to take them off of them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say FTR, but if the FTR doesn't advance, just write me down for Brodito.
Yeah. You're taking essentially whoever the winners are.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kay, who you got?
I'm also going Team FTR and Brodito. I feel like it just makes sense. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm trying to get extra points back, Kay. Kay just Price is writing me again.
No, I'm not Price is writing. I swear, this pay-per-view is just boring as fuck. No offense, Tony Khan.
It's okay, Kay. I understand.
Oh, Mance has a good prediction. FTR wins the title, setting up FTR versus Cope and Cage for the titles in Toronto.
Yeah.
That
there you go.
makes
I like
sense.
Yeah, they gotta go do all the match. They gotta face the Young Bucks. They gotta face fucking whoever. I don't know who else is in there. Is Private Party still a thing?
Not really.
No.
Oh my God, is that Private Party? What about the guy who's used to rap to the ring? Are they still a thing?
No, they broke up months ago.
The Acclaimed are done.
Yeah.
I liked the Acclaimed.
I love
You just
them.
like the rapping to the ring.
I like both. Both of them were good too. Like, even the other guy was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Scissor me, daddy ass.
Yeah, that's probably where I jumped ship, but that was that was a thing. I forgot about that, but yeah, that was a thing.
Scissor me, daddy ass. I just thought it was really funny at live shows.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very, very hilarious. It was that and the yours.
That's just a New York thing.
I only went to New York shows, so yeah, it's a New York thing.
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Hurt Syndicate just because to be the contrarian. So see what happens.
You just love Shelton and Bobby. It's okay, I understand.
The Hurt Syndicate are what the Hurt Business should have been.
Correct.
Yeah. Mance will literally I don't watch AEW gimmick. That is correct.
I don't watch AEW. It's not a gimmick. It's a reality.
Every week I say I'm going to get back into AEW, and then Wednesday comes, and I'm like, not this week.
Yeah. The option is I watch ECW, AEW, or literally anything else. I usually go with ECW.
Or South. Is there a South Park
YouTube.
episode today?
I want a Paramount.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, I'll watch it.
Allegedly.
I need a Paramount login.
Or just get YouTube TV, but I know you're not going to do that just yet.
What's
Correct.
annoying with South Park Quick Sideberg is just like I don't know if like they're getting in like trouble, but they're releasing episodes every other week instead of weekly.
They're doing that on purpose.
It's just annoying for me.
Well, because the news cycle changes so much, so they're like, all right, what's happening this week? And then they just
yeah.
they do it. I mean, they already got the bag. They can't get in trouble. They
They got the $1.5 billion deal, so they're contractually obligated. If anything, they're contractually obligated to probably make more episodes.
Now, I am a lifetime South Park fan. This season's really fun.
This season's hysterical. The first 2 episodes have been wild.
Crying, laughing. I feel like I'm in middle school again. Like it feels like a true return to form for South Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, South Park was going downhill because they focused too much on Randy and his weed farm.
Integrity Farm still.
Like
Farm.
it was good, but it went on too long, and because South Park got away from the focus of the show being the kids, instead they made it Randy.
Because I think Randy was like a meme for like a trending meme for a minute. Like Randy is Lord.
Well, yeah, because if you ask someone like 6
Randy
years
Marsh,
ago who is your favorite
Neil.
character on South Park, everyone says Randy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From like
Randy-
2007 to like 2018, he was the best character on TV.
Yeah. So yeah. So Wednesdays always packed, and also Peacemaker comes back this week, but that's just another thing for another time.
Mm.
Thank God HBO Max. We'll get to see John Cena actually be something that people like. Anywho, moving on to the final match that we have on this card. It is the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher, who won the title from Dustin, who had to relinquish the title essentially because he got injured because he's an older person
Because he's
wrestling.
almost 60.
Yeah, going up against at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Hiromu Takahashi, who just showed up on Dynamite last week, and this match was made official really, really quickly by the ghost of Tony Khan, who doesn't show up on TV anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, right. So happy.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like Shinsuke over there.
Takahashi.
Yeah, it looks like gay Shinsuke Nakamura. It looks great. Like his
Takahashi's
jacket.
been that flamboyant, I think, around the time of Shinsuke too. Takahashi's a great wrestler. This is going to be a fun match. This might open, to be honest with you. I would have this.
Well, that would make sense.
But again, Kyle Fletcher just won this title within the last month. The Don Callis family, which Kyle Fletcher's a part of, is freaking stacked with talent. It's kind of gross, especially with Takeshita winning the G1 climax last week as well. I'm going to give it to Kyle Fletcher on this one. I think Forbidden Door is only in name, to be completely honest, this entire
I
pay-per-view.
agree. I feel like it's too soon for Kyle to drop.
Yeah, it's like a lot of first-time title holders are wrestling on this card, which is just like that's
why I'm like booking this way. Like it's hard to book risky or fun because everybody just won the title for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much. So
or has a new gimmick.
Or has a new gimmick. I mean, Fletcher's been this way for a while.
So strong, it's not worth taking it off, like Tony.
Exactly. So again, Forbidden Door is only in name, not really in anything that's going to happen on this show. And with that being said, that is the final match. Only 9 matches.
I went with Fletcher too, by the way. Yeah.
What's up?
I went with Fletcher too, by the way.
Okay, you're going with Fletcher as well. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So how well do we think this is going to be? For me, here's the thing. Forbidden Door has jumped the shark. And it jumped the shark years ago because there's nothing forbidden if they show up all the damn time already.
Or WWE partners with the rest of the competition.
Exactly. Like if AEW just kept their stars in AEW and New Japan just kept their stars in New Japan and there wasn't always a consistent crossover and somebody new showing up like every other month or someone being signed here, this would be the most entertaining pay-per-view pretty much in all of wrestling. You know. But it's not. But it's not because you overexpose everybody else from other promotions. And that's the problem with this. It's going to do well. It's going to look well. You're in London. They love wrestling there. They love all styles of wrestling. They're batshit insane. It's just going like that automatically gives us like a 2-point boost because they're in London. With that being said, it's probably going to be a 7 for me.
6.
I'll go with the 7.
Nothing about this card is like exciting.
The only thing exciting for me is Swerve and Okada.
Yeah,
like legitimately.
That's pretty exciting.
That's what AEW New Japan present Door. Yes.
Yes.
That is exactly what it is. It's just Door. It's just Door. All right. One show down, one more to go. We are talking about NXT Heat Wave. Heat Wave is coming from Will's home state of Massachusetts in Lowell at 7 p.m. on Sunday. So you can legitimately watch Forbidden Door if you're feeling froggy and then take some time off, hopefully, if AEW shows and run 6 freaking hours. And then go to watch NXT Heat Wave, which is only about 5 matches thus far. This card is tighter than AEW. I was going to say New Japan, tighter than AEW's because it's NXT, and this is what NXT does. They like to keep things tight. So I don't have a graphic for this card because this match isn't been solidified yet. However, it is going to be a very interesting, what I presume to be the main event. Obafemi is going to put his title on the line against the winner of either Javon Evans or Trick Williams, the current TNA champion, because Trick did beat Moose at TNA Emergence last week.
I heard about that. Trick beat Moose. I was like, damn, that was a mistake. Oh, no, because saving it for Bound for Glory, so I'd take it back.
Yeah. That his theme song grows on me, Moose's theme song. Not going to lie.
Theme song. He said the great theme song since ROH.
Yeah. The way that I see it, you feed Obafemi whoever you want. Obafemi's just going to win.
Yeah, just write me down, Obafemi. He
Mhm.
wins, no matter who it is. He could be
Exactly.
facing
Yeah.
he could be facing God himself. All right, Obafemi wins.
Obafemi would win. Nothing to convince me otherwise. Yeah, it's got to be Obafemi on this one. Although there is the intriguing thing, which I think they might do because we never actually got Obafemi versus Trick proper because Javon Evans inserted himself.
Yeah,
I think there's money in the fact that that Trick is a TNA World Champion and Obafemi is the NXT Champion. So
that's
have it
that's
as
that's
thing.
the intrigue for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oba versus Trick is the match.
Yeah,
That
I-
is just going to be athletic and strength and baby oil. It's going to be insane.
so much baby oil, so much baby oil. But it's going to be great, and I can't wait till Oba shows up on the main roster somewhere and beats somebody up like Sami Zayn.
He's going to murder
It's got to be Sammy at this point.
Sammy or
Mhm.
Carmelo Hayes or Sammy and Carmelo Hayes.
Nah, it's going to be Sammy. It's not going to be Carmelo Hayes. Stop hating on Carmelo Hayes. He's great. He's him.
He's turning face finally.
Well, yeah, Miz is doing Cyborg. Miz is doing what he should have been doing.
Yeah,
You know,
Miz is being really funny. I do enjoy the Miz.
yeah. So I do love the Miz. It's gonna be really weird when he retires. Really weird when the Miz retires. Next match on this card, we do have a graphic for this one. It is JC Jane, the most beatable NXT Women's Champion ever, so allegedly, putting the TNA Knockouts Championship on the line. So the NXT Women's title is not on the line here. Putting the TNA Knockouts Champion on the line against Ash by Elegance, Dana Brooke, by the way, and Masha Slamovich, who recently had lost to JC Jane at Slammiversary. Yes, Will, for all intent and purposes, Ash by Elegance Concierge will also be there. That foul mouth guy.
Great.
He also, when he called the Iconics migrants.
Yeah, God,
Oh.
that was something.
What a way! That was a way to start the day.
Yeah, it was.
We walked into that.
Yes. I want to say Masha Slamovich to get a title off of Jason. I don't see Ash by Elegance winning. She is also the current TNA Knockouts half of the current TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
This will be like Dana Brooke's first official or Ash by Elegance's first official match in NXT since she was released. Outside of that one time she made that really random appearance at Battleground when they did the North American title ladder match.
Mhm.
But I think we're keeping it on JC here.
Yeah, it's a triple threat.
Yeah.
So there's no DQ, which means her goon squad can get involved legally.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
she keeps the title.
I
Yeah.
don't see how JC Jane's little squad, they hate each other. If you watch it on NXT, like they hate each other. They're just still the knockout title is hilarious. It is kind of hilarious. But it was JC Jane winning the TNA Knockouts Championship wasn't a surprise. I felt like that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was fine. I had no
Yeah.
issue with that.
Yeah, Trick retaining was the big shot.
Shock.
That was
Yeah.
that was the big mistake too.
Yeah. So what's Matt saying here? Matt's saying Masha lays out JC, the Elegance brand takes her out. Ash wins the top. No, don't you put that on us, mans.
I like it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Sir Charles is saying JC Jane going on a 100 win streak.
I could see it.
I can see it. Listen, Ash by Elegance kind of stumbling her way into the TNA Knockouts Championship is actually kind of funny, but that's not going to happen. I'm calling it right now. I don't believe that's happening at all. So we're all going JC Jane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Holding patterns this week, folks. Holding patterns this week. This is essentially a grudge match here.
Oh,
we
this is gonna be
have
fun.
Yes,
Mm.
Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe, formerly Mariah May. Obviously, as we know, at Evolution, essentially Blake Monroe turned heel and was solidified a little bit later, screwing over Jordan Grace. And Jordan Grace has been big mad about this. Big mad.
I was mad for her.
And that's not somebody you want to piss off because she has muscles where I don't even have muscles. It's
Mhm.
just scary. So, however, this is Blake Monroe's first real highlight, first real NXT PLE. So, do you have Jordan end the feud here, or does Blake, really find a way to win in a weird way?
I'm gonna go with Jordan Grace here
Mm-hmm.
Because like you had her turn heel. Because Jordan Grace is she still rostered with TNA or is she officially on NXT?
No, she's been official since the Rumble with WWE.
So she's officially on NXT. Jordan Grace. Okay. Oh, that complicates things. Mance, what am I going with here? I guess I'll go Blake Monroe. Steals the win.
So Manson says Blake Monroe wins this match, sending Jordan to the main roster to win the vacant women's title. Bold?
I would say to compete for the vacant women's title.
Yeah, bold.
Yeah.
I don't think win.
Yeah, 'cause I think she could totally skip NXT. To be fair, though, I mean she's been on the main roster for a few Rumbles. She's done a few things here and there. The women's division has a few holes in it on both sides, so yeah, call her up.
She's one of those people that could potentially just never win a title in NXT and just move on.
Yeah, she's needed.
I think she's ready to move to the main roster.
Like, how much seasoning does she really need? Because pretty much you go to NXT if NXT needs the space, right? Also to kind of learn that WWE style and get accustomed to WWE TV. I feel like she's done that plenty of times.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It's real funny. The really funny thing that I've been seeing about, obviously Naomi getting pregnant and vacating the women's title, and someone was like, "Vacant women's title, you know what that means?" And it was like the Vince McMahon gif of introducing Charlotte Flair before
No thanks.
and stuff like that. I also love how on Twitter, there's a Twitter account. Does anybody know of a Twitter account about WWE Vacant?
No.
So there's a Twitter account called WWE Vacant, and it's literally like the classic, like the very just blank like figure of a person.
Yeah.
Like when you're just creating a character, and WWE Vacant only shows up when someone vacates a title.
That's funny.
So Naomi Vacate and WWE Vacant was like, "Thank you."
I did love how she put the title on Jim, the Slim Jim. It was like relinquishes the title to Jim.
Yeah, so somebody
Liv
said
was like, "There's nothing slim about Jim."
apparently not. Big Jim with the biggest Uso splash of all time.
Yeah, dude. The tweets, the memes, and the stories going around.
It's incredible.
Becky Lynch stole the Twitter for me.
She's like, how
irresponsible for a champion to get pregnant.
I was like, that was great.
Mr. Dr. Face.
Mr. Dr. Face is here.
Hello.
Hey, congrats to Naomi, by the way. That's awesome. She's having a kid.
It's awesome. Apparently, since she had very similar issues to my friend, where she was having difficulty getting pregnant and didn't think that she was ever actually going to get pregnant. And so it's kind of spectacular. So good for her. It's just disappointing for Naomi. Like we talked about last week. Happy for Trin, disappointed for Naomi.
Yeah.
But she can come back from it. Bliss just came back. I mean, Bliss is gone for a long time. Becky obviously has come back and put on a phenomenal run. So it's going to be interesting. I missed it watching it live as we sideberg on Naomi real quick. I missed her saying that Big Jim likes a Netflix and chill.
Oh, it was so funny.
Promo. She also, in character, like told off Adam Pearce.
Yeah, I'm not giving the title to you.
She's like, I did this before already. She's like, I'm not giving you shit. And Adam Pearce was like, oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Adam Pearce was like, okay, I'm a walk away now. So the rumor is actually she's been pregnant for 7 weeks and didn't know it. So theoretically, Naomi and Naomi's unborn child have a win over Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is absolutely hysterical. But back to this. If Jordan Grace moves up, it wouldn't be a big surprise. Because they are going to have to figure out what to do with this women's world championship really quick, because Stephanie Vaquer is owed a title shot at Clash in Paris,
That's
which is
in
next
2
week.
weeks. I mean,
that's next week.
Next week. Yeah, you give it
But
a Rhea.
that is happening, right?
No, it's happening, but how do you? Essentially, you have to figure out who's going to face Stephanie.
Yeah, so I guess that would be next Monday on Raw. They play a Fatal 4-Way.
Fatal 4-Way, some sort of random ass tournament.
Yeah, beat the clock challenge.
Something. They're gonna play, championship scramble essentially.
You give the belt to Rhea Ripley. She is.
No, you don't give the belt. You make.
I'm saying, but she beats Raquel in Paris for the belt.
You mean Stephanie?
Stephanie, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said Raquel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
said Raquel,
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, in a situation like this, you give the ball to your top star,
Hmm.
Yeah.
which is Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. This is a great line. Io stepped on her stomach while she was pregnant and the baby nose told it. Baby's got some abs. Baby's got
Strongest
some abs.
member of the bloodline.
So far. It's going to continue. Jesus. It's God. So many members of the bloodline. It's really annoying. They're like Wayne's brothers at this point.
No kid, no, it's worse, dude.
It is worse than the Wayne's brothers. It is much worse than the Wayne's brothers. Moving on to the final two matches on this card, we have a triple threat match to determine the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship in the future. Miss Parker, Jada Parker, versus Lola Vice, who is rumored to have recently re-signed with WWE, versus Kalani Jordan, the first ever WWE NXT's Women's North American Champion, and future Mrs. Carmelo Hayes, actually, as well. So obviously, this is a triple threat match. This could go many which ways. The way that I see it, they have been highlighting Jada Parker for a very, very long time, and I think this is her time to at least go for the title. I'm going to go Jada here. I don't think she
I'm
beats
going
Stacey.
Lola Vice.
Damn, I was also going Lola.
What do you got?
I think still, this isn't for anything. It's just a triple threat for no reason.
Number one
It's
contender.
number one contender for the women's NXT Championship.
Against who?
JC Jane's the women's NXT champion.
JC Jane.
Because remember, JC is the Knockouts and NXT Women's
Yes,
Champion.
that's right. I forgot she had both. I think it's. Sorry, Liv came in the room and she's not allowed to see my makeup because this is my wedding trial. So I'm going to be doing a lot of this.
No, I'm not looking. I'm just getting.
Bye bye. Get out. Thanks. Love you. Ta-ta. Literally dead ass. I've been walking around this house. She came home from work. I was under a blanket. I'm like, you can see me now.
You should be like undashing Cody Rhodes, just with like a brown paper bag over his head.
I don't have a paper bag. I don't have a paper bag, but I think Lola Vice. It just feels correct to me.
You know, I mean, I get Lola Vice and I like it. She had a good showing on Triple Mania as well. I think the only thing that sticks in my head with Lola Vice is her like telenovela promo that she did once before a match, and it just really killed the vibe for me. But she's gotten better. But I think we've seen what Lola Vice. We've had Lola Vice in a championship match. We've had Kalani Jordan do stuff. I think we give Jada Parker a chance here. I also like her character versus JC Jane's character, and I think there's a good dynamic there. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So, Kay and Will, you're going Lola Vice?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm going Miss Parker. Final match on the card is the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. Hank and Tank, pretty much what Heavy Machinery.
I love
Hank
it.
and Tank.
I love
Hank
it.
and Tank, the NXT Tag Team Champions, pretty much, just to give you a comparison, okay, Hank and Tank are what Heavy Machinery should have been.
Mm.
Okay, versus Dark State, what Mustafa Ali's faction should have
I was going to
been.
say, is that Slapjack or Flapjack?
No, it's what they should have been. So Dark State has been attacking people on NXT. They've been attacking people on TNA all the time, and like, you know, very like surprise style flashing lights are coming in and crazy. They're taking people out. However, all that's good and dandy, but that's the only trick that they have with this thing. At some point, they have to win a title for somebody to care about them a little bit more, or else
Yeah,
they're just
then-
beating people up for nothing.
And then the
And
bell
I
rings.
think Hank and Tank are the perfect people to take them out. Hank and Tank are a lovable tag team. All the fans like them, and I think to get good heat on them and to make Dark State, you know, somewhat of a formidable foe, you give it to Dark State. So I'm going with Dark State for the win here.
How long have
I
Hank and
agree.
Tank had the titles?
Several months now.
Mm.
I want to say since Stand and Deliver, but I could be wrong about that.
Was Stand and Deliver Mania
That
weekend?
was Mania.
Stand and Deliver is their Mania show, yeah.
Yeah, that solidifies my choice. I'm going with Dark State.
Hank and Tank, baby. Hank and Tank.
So if you remember, Dark State is the match that we walked out of at Slammiversary to see AO.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It's the match we didn't actually watch. The one match at Slammiversary we didn't watch. So you're going Hank and Tank?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's aim for the bushes.
Okay, Hank and Tank, and we're gonna burn those bushes with Dark State. I like that. I like that. So that is the final match of a 14 match we predicted. With NXT Heatwave obviously going on at 7 p.m. Sunday night, which hopefully I'll be watching it with somebody in person for the first time. Yay, yay, yay. We should get nuggets, Kay. We really should get nuggets.
Oh, I'll have nuggets.
Maybe I'll bring cannolis because I know how much you guys like cannolis last time.
Or if you don't bring cannolis, there's a really good place around the corner.
I'll figure something out whenever I'm over. But with that being said, how do we think Heatwave is going to be? For me, NXT rarely disappoints, even if this card isn't finalized yet. It's very female heavy, which is kind of awesome. They're like 3 of the 5 matches are featuring females, which is something that WWE nor NAW don't really do well at all. So I think it's good. I'm gonna give it I mean, the highlight, everybody's going to talk about Forbidden Door and whatever crazy thing they do at Forbidden Door. But I think Heatwave is going to be the more complete show. The Heatwave that they did last year, which is in Toronto, was a fantastic show. That was a Javon Evans coming out party as well. I don't think it's going to be as good as last year. I think it's going to be good enough. And I think it's going to give it like a 7.5.
Oh, the bar.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 7.5 is the bar. It's like it's what every show should be.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's on my scale. So yeah, I'll give it a 7.5. Yeah, it's the expectation.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Again, I don't care about this pay-per-view. Like, I don't think this is the least I think emotionally invested I've ever been in a prediction. Even at least last week we had fucking Mr. Aguada and El Nino Hamburguesa.
Yeah, that's right. Nino Hamburguesa. He was funny. So overall, I think it's going to be a quality weekend of wrestling, but nothing that's going to be stellar. It's in this weird kind of like wrestling's kind of in this weird pattern right now where it's like the summer's coming to an end, and usually it was like after WrestleMania and after after WrestleMania, it's kind of like a down period.
Oh my God, Mance, you are right. We failed to predict Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom is a hard show to predict. But now it's at this point where WWE kind of was able to kind of gradually get a little bit better after WrestleMania because WrestleMania's ending was literally that bad that it can only get better. And SummerSlam was a big like high point. So now I think everything's coming to a little bit of a low in both companies at this point, which is a shame to say because Forbidden Door used to be a big thing and it's not really a big thing anymore. So it's plateauing a little bit, and we'll see what happens after both of these shows are over, and see where we go for here. Big question as when we continue our prediction stuff: do we want to do Bound for Glory?
We might as fucking well at this point.
Yeah, let's do
it.
Let's influx a little bit more of TNA, so I can do some more TNA research. 7 watts in a while, so we can add Bound for Glory to the list.
But like for real though, when do we stop? Like, when other pay-per-views stop?
The final pay-per-view of the year is AEW World's End.
No. I mean, are we getting a weekend at any point at any time soon without an event?
Weekend after next.
Case like I need a week off.
So next week we have to do Clash in Paris, and then after that there's nothing.
Great. Let's take that week off.
It literally says we'll take a week off. So yeah, we have a little bit of a break there, and then something comes up. Worlds Collide. I don't know if we want to do whatever Cena's last show is. If we want to do that.
Allegedly.
Oh, Saturday night's main event. Yeah, we should.
I think they're thinking it's December 13th.
That's fine. That's fine. So we'll figure it out as we go along. We'll figure it out. What is man saying? Man says, "Hey everyone, go into the war archives and find a GOP episode named We Tried. Manson K have a train wreck."
I have to listen to that again. It's been a really long time, but I imagine my brain melted.
Yes, Mr. Wild P, it's WWE's in Paris for Clash in Paris, which I will say their graphics for their matches are really cool. Because they really just did like Monet style. Or that famous Parisian art. It's a famous Monet painting, I believe. With that being said, do we have anything else to add to this week's event of shows?
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Also, okay, how many nuggets have you eaten throughout this entire show?
Okay, so they weren't like chicken nuggets, they were like chicken tenders. So I had like 4 big ones. I've been getting the Tyson ones on sale at Target.
Nice.
So they're like
Right.
big.
I mean, the only difference between chicken nuggets and chicken tenders is size.
Yeah. But this is like a proper tender, not a nugget.
Gotcha. You know what I've kind of been obsessed with lately, or thinking about doing the next time I go food shopping, which might be
Mm.
soon? Dino nuggets.
Hell
I-
yeah.
Should I get dino nuggets for Sunday?
Yo, that'd be awesome.
Alright, great. Literally, almost every time I have people at my house, I have either dino nuggets or a nugget and Mad Annie's mac and cheese on hand, just in case.
I like that. I like
I
that
like-
a lot.
I like stoner food.
It's called stoner food for a reason. Also tastes great.
Mhm.
So we'll figure out dinner and whatnot, or I'll bring
Mhm.
treats.
We
Or
love
something.
treats.
We do love treats. We do. We love them so much. Anywho, with that being said, let's get this show on the road so I can watch some of NXT maybe, or maybe I'll watch James Bond. I'm on a James Bond kick lately. I'll tell you why in the post show.
Fun fact: I've never seen a single James Bond movie.
There's 25 of them, so you have some time.
I've only seen one.
Casino,
Yep. Casino Royale is the only one I've seen.
it's like the best one.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. There's a lot of fun facts about Casino Royale, I can tell you. Yes, you should be jealous, Charles. I'm going to get Dino Nuggets on Sunday. Anyway, folks, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 419, The Nugget Test. I am your main Nugget King, Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us a great 5-star review. The links are all about are in the description below. And if you're watching us, it's that QR code on the top left corner. So scan that, please, to give us a follow and find us everywhere, including links to our fantastic merch. If you're listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter, because fuck calling it X, and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Links to all of that, again, are in the description below. Will Tarashak.
I gotta give a quick shout out to my hometown, Braintree, Massachusetts. They had a good run, Ricky. They made it all the way to Williamsport in the Little League World Series, and they got booted the other day. So
Who did they lose
Oh.
to?
I don't know. I forget. But my dad told me they lost. I think someone in the South. So
I was
they,
going to say, because there was a team from Stony Brook that was in the running for it as well.
yeah. So they won
Ooh.
the New England regionals. So they're representing New England.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
double
sense.
double elimination. I lost the first game. They got slaughter ruled 13-0.
Ooh.
And then they lost. They won the second game, and I think the third game they lost 3-2 on a walk off.
Ooh.
So yeah, they had a good run. Someone from Braintree has never made it that far, so those kids should be proud.
Exactly. K-Pape.
All right, y'all. I am so ready for the post show. You can find me on social media at KAE_FABE. Shout out to Kaya Carlin. You can find her on Instagram at KAIYACARLIN for all of your makeup needs in the New York City tri-state
I think
area.
Kai Carlin follows us on social media, so thanks, Kai, for that.
Probably Kaya, my bestie, my former roomie, be my
Yes.
face today.
Thank you, Kaya, so much. So when we come back next week, guess what we're doing again? Predicting another PLE.
Hell yeah!
Maybe we'll do it in
Yay.
French because it's also Clash in Paris. Or if any of us know French outside of me.
No, I think Spanish.
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand. So until next week, folks, goodbye, good night, au revoir, and fuck you, Slack. Yeah. Fuck you, Slack. He's coming back, by the way, unfortunately. But we have a month until we have Slack return.
Return of the Slack.
No, it's gonna be called All
Return of the
Slack or
Slack.
All Out Slack, or I don't know what we'll call it. We'll figure it out. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next week. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.
The illest.
You know, it doesn't work as well.
It doesn't work as well.
No, not at all.
So Red Sox
Not-
losing 3-0, 3-1. Phillies, Seattle's losing 4-1. Yankees aren't playing yet, and Toronto's winning. So Yankees could have sole possession of the wild card
Mets
spot.
are winning. The Mets are winning.
Yeah, the Mets
Relax-
are the
relax,
Mets playing the
Kay,
Nationals.
But the top-
It's the Nationals, okay? It's the take it easy.
look, it's been a rough time being a Mets fan, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's been hard being a New York sports baseball fan.
Honestly, though, like, no matter how bad the Mets do, it's still better than being a Jets fan. Honestly,
That's true. The Cardinals won. No one cares, Mets. No one cares. Oh, by the way, folks, my Comic-Con badge came in today. Thank
Oh,
goodness.
shit.
Yes. Very freaking excited. Will, one of these days, we're going to drag you to Comic-Con.
I know. I gotta go.
I want to go next year. I definitely want to go next year.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to drag you next year, Kay.
No, next year it's like very important to me to go because every year I want to go, but I always have something going on. Now I'm like, this is gonna next year's the year.
Yeah. No, you definitely got to go.
I'm
I
like,
can-
I know I would have so much fun.
Oh, yeah. You can just, literally, Kay, you can just people watch every day and you'd have a great time.
Oh, I fucking love people watch. Love,
Oh,
love,
yeah.
love people
All
watching.
the people who are dressed up, like it is just a time. So
I would probably want to dress up, so I should probably start thinking now
I
what I
thought
might
about
want to
it,
do.
and then I
here.
saw cosplayers, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in jeans and a t-shirt and just be a regular human being because
I used to cosplay a little bit, like nothing serious or anything, but like back in the day, I used to go to a lot of like Long Island cosplay events and like cosplay karaoke like monthly. So I was like a light cosplayer, and it was really fun.
Mhm.
But I haven't done that in like a decade.
So, well, did I tell you about all the celebrities showing up?
Comic-Con? Probably.
Yeah, we got
I'm
Bryce.
sure there's like all of them.
They change every year, but like the big ones that they have this year: Bryce Dallas Howard, Elliot Page, formerly, well, dead name was Ellen Page, I believe.
Ellen Page.
Yeah, James McAvoy,
Okay.
Ooh,
Ming Na Wen, who she was Fennec Shan on The Mandalorian. She's
and the voice of Mulan.
the original voice of Mulan. Yes, Nicholas Hoult is a big one as well.
Ooh,
Nicholas Hoult, Simu Liu, George R.R. Martin is showing up.
Ugh, he should
Yeah.
be writing. Go back home and write your
He's
books,
not-
asshole.
he's not gonna finish it. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, he's just not interested. He wants to make the Elden Ring movie instead.
That makes sense. He should be writing. Man said the same thing. He should be writing. Who else is here on this thing? Oh, you'll like this one, Will. Ernie Hudson is gonna be there.
Who's Ernie Hudson?
Like
The
the
black-
actor.
The black guy from Ghostbusters.
Oh, cool.
Does that make more sense to you?
Yeah. You had me a black guy.
Oh, the one I'm really excited about, Steve from Blue's Clues.
Oh, hell yeah. Good for him.
So I looked up his meet and greet, and it's actually not bad, like, or an autograph. So he's like apparently genuinely a really nice guy. And for like every photo and autograph, he's donating all the money to like a children's foundation.
Love
Good for him.
him.
Yeah. Who's gonna be there? Daryl DMC McDaniels, cause from Run DMC. Deborah Ann Woll is gonna be there. Have you seen True Blood?
No.
She was a young vampire on True Blood.
Vampire.
I don't. Yeah. Well, yes. Whatever that means. Ernie Hudson, I said already. Famke Jensen is a huge one for me. If you've seen, well, I was gonna say she's the original Phoenix in X-Men. That's right.
yeah.
That's right. Deborah Ann Woll is a hell of a D&D player. She was in GoldenEye. She's also in Taken. Who else? George Takei, which I'm also really excited about.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Have him sign your MAGA hat.
No, God, no. Cross
He
and
won't do it.
Cross and Scarlet got announced.
Interesting.
They're gonna be at one of the booths. Sure, not like an official guest, because there are people who are like official guests, and there are people who just like are celebrities who show up at booths.
Yeah.
Like that's how I ran into Gary Anthony Williams. He
Ooh.
was just at a booth.
Yeah, they bought their own booth.
Gary Anthony. That's why I met Zillifa too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was a crazy meetup. It's a lot of artists. Who else is here? As I'm looking through the list right now. What do we have here? That's how I met superstar Virgil.
Rest
Yeah,
in
did you ever
peace.
tell us? Did you ever
Rest
tell
in
us about
peace,
your
Virgil.
Virgil meetup? Because I feel like maybe you have, and we just forgot.
Virgil's a piece of shit. Well, he was a piece of shit.
Was May Whitman. Martin Sheen is also a pretty big name.
Martin Sheen. That's President Kennedy, you idiot.
I forgot Martin Sheen. Mike Coulter. If you ever saw Luke Cage or Monsterland. Let me see. Who else is there? Why do I know Patrick Gleason? Oh, Amazing Spider-Man. What's your beef across the Quan? I need to know. Rodney Barnes. Well, you're an artist. Also, well, what did you think of the commissioner of baseball talk about potential realignment?
I don't like the idea of getting rid of the American and National League, but I am totally fine with an expansion.
I don't think he's going to get rid of the American and National League. I think he's just realigning.
Yeah, like, as I saw that today, I was like, don't do that. But, like, if you're going to add more teams and change up the divisions, like, say the Mets move to the American League and the Yankees move to the National, like, okay, sure. Weird, but okay, why not?
I would have moved. I mean, I like the idea of like an East Coast, West Coast. My big thing is I like regional. I like the idea of regionality.
Well, I mean, there is regionality. It's to get the East, West, and Central. It's just there's an East, West, and Central in both leagues.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do like an East versus, if you just want to change American National to East versus West, it's like okay, but does that mean you're gonna do conferences like basketball style? Because are you gonna still have divisions? Even though basketball has divisions, but like how does that?
Divisions.
Like basketball has divisions, but they're completely meaningless because it's by the conference.
I mean, so does the NFL.
Well, the NFL doesn't like each division leader make the playoffs.
Usually, yeah, but like,
Right.
but like your interconference play doesn't matter. It's just best overall record.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter. And also, like the NFL has no idea of regionality. Like the NFC East is literally the Giants, the Commanders, the Eagles, and the Cowboys are in the NFC East.
Yeah. Why Texas is in the East now?
No, they've always been the East, even when they added like different divisions.
Yeah,
they
it really
kept them
doesn't
in the
make any
East.
sense.
I
And
was
then,
like, you don't make
what the
sense.
AFC is the Patriots, the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, like,
barely.
even if you go up to Central, like in the baseball, some of them don't make sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, here's a good one for you. Wayne Brady's going to be at Comic-Con.
Hell yeah. So I'm curious to see what Manfred has in mind. Like I'm totally cool. Like if Nashville got a team, Vegas already has a team. Like if Nashville got a team, God, who else would get a team?
Who needs a team?
Yeah. Like I don't know, really.
What states don't have teams?
Most of them.
Most of them, because most states don't have a giant populace of people.
Yeah. Like I can really only think of Nashville. Vegas is getting the A's.
Mhm.
Yeah, unless
Cleveland's
you give.
got one. Unless you go into national again.
Yeah, it's like unless you give Canada another team.
Or you give Mexico City. That'd be hard
That
to travel.
would-
Because didn't they do a series like a game in Mexico City, or is that just during like the preseason? Because the ball
wanna
was
say
flying
they
out of there.
did. I want to say that because they're above sea level.
Yeah, so that'd
Mexico
be tough.
City's 7,000 miles above sea level.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Because I know the NFL does usually like a Mexico game.
Yeah,
every
but
year.
you need a whole ass team. Like unless they want to do another Canadian, like maybe they could go back to Montreal. Bring the Expos back.
Yeah, or like
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Yeah,
Yeah,
Vancouver
West
could work.
Coast. So I mean, I can't think of No, I don't think Salt Lake City's big enough for a baseball team.
They barely hold the Jazz.
Yeah, dude. They think the Mormons, not the Mormons, think that the what's out there?
It's the
It
Mormons.
is the Mormons.
is the
You
Mormons.
think the Latter Day Saints like baseball? Come on now, they're gonna bring their 6 wives to a baseball game.
What about? I was gonna say, what about Colorado?
They got they got Denver, they got the Rockies,
Oh yeah, that's right. So like, what about Colorado?
Aspen. Well, I guess New Mexico, Albuquerque, maybe.
No. I'm talking about whatever like. We're not giving the Dominican Republic.
That'd be
Stop it.
unfair.
Yeah.
They'd win everything.
I feel like Mormons call it stickball.
Because California already has like 4 teams. They have the Angels, the Dodgers, and the Giants.
What about the Carolinas?
Yeah, you could probably do like Raleigh or Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the Carolinas would be a good spot for a baseball team.
Yeah. So Nashville, the Carolinas, maybe one in Canada. So I mean, baseball also isn't a growing sport, so that might be tough. Like, I'm sure they'd have no problem finding players, but finding fans would be the tough part.
Yeah. That's why I feel like Carolina would work.
The Charlotte Flares?
Nice.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
They automatically win the World Series like every 3 years, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I mean, because the Astros went from the National League to the American League. So as long as you don't get rid of the 2 different national, because the National League's been around since the 1800s. Like, you can't just get rid of that.
Yeah. If you realign the National and the American, that's great. But I do like them kind of switching it up. Like, I kind of like the idea because Kay and I talked about this. Kay sent me a TikTok. I was like, "Is this real?" And I was like, "In theory."
I was so curious. It's all over my page.
Because they were talking about a potential realignment where it's like the Mets, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Phillies all in the same.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Because you're gonna have the Marlins, the Orioles, and the Blue Jays, and no, because there's no competition in that one. There's too much competition in the other. Because like those 4 teams wouldn't make the playoffs, which is what you like. No, that's ridiculous.
I like the idea. I like regionality. I also don't think you would put like. It depends on how you do it. Because like I would also add Toronto in there. Like I like the whole because most divisions now have what 5 teams.
4 or 5, and I think
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
I like the idea of 5. There'd be a lot to do with
Yankees,
it. Like
Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles. It's 5. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the fact of like, less travel on the players for the majority of the season.
Well, travel's not too bad because if they like the teams from the East will do a West Coast trip, so they'll do they'll do Anaheim, they'll do Colorado, and then they'll do Seattle, and then they'll be back in New York.
Yeah. No, but I like the idea of mostly like obviously you play most of your games in your division and have most of those division games be very easily accessible.
Actually, yeah, each division has 5 now. And no, they actually stopped doing well, I mean, you still play your division the most.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But since they got rid of interleague, MLB wants every team to play each other. So like the Yankees had a 3-game series in New York against the Giants back in April.
Yeah.
And they were in Colorado and in May, which you don't typically see, and they were just in St. Louis. So they actually played a division less than they used to. They used to play a division 18 or 19 times a season. Now it's like 9. Which has its own set of problems because, okay, if you're in a division race,
yeah,
it's like, okay. Ooh.
I mean, let me see. If you did, because how many teams are in the majors right now?
30.
30. So if you just played every team once and it was a 3-game series, it's 90 games right there. You still have half the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like, that shouldn't, theoretically, that scheduling wise, that shouldn't be an issue.
No, and then they alternate. So like the last season, the Yankees did 3 games in San Francisco. This season, they did 3 games in New York, and then next season they'll do 3 games against Colorado in New York as opposed to Colorado. So I don't mind it, but it does make the division chases a little less exciting because you don't play them as often. And it's like, the Yankees have 4 games against Boston this weekend. If they sweep those 4 games, Boston's pretty much out of the playoff picture.
Which is exactly how we like it.
Right. So like so it's just like
Boston.
but now it's just like, okay, so if they were regular season, the Red Sox could have 3 games against New York at the end of September, and that's a completely different game changer, which I think they do. They have 3 games in Boston in the first week of September.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't play the Red Sox Yankees and didn't play each other until June this year, which is crazy. So, and they still go around. So like they'll do a few games against the Central. So they played the Twins. After Boston, they're playing the White Sox. So, and then September they play Detroit and Houston. So they kind of bounce around against the other American League divisions.
Yeah, and I'm actually more than okay with that. But yeah. Kay, where'd you get those glasses from? I'm enamored with your glasses. Probably because it's the color green.
I got them on Zeelool.
What?
Zeelool. They were the frame was a flash deal in the spring.
Ah, nice.
So if they ever come back again, I'll send you the link.
I mean, not for me. I just said I like them on you.
Oh, these are my favorite glasses.
Like, I don't know what you look like with those glasses. Like, I want to say it's not like an Amy Winehouse, but there's some sort of like pop culture character that you remind me of. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Don't
can't.
know.
I know what you mean, Ricky. But
I can't put my finger
I can't
on
put my
it.
finger on it either.
Yeah.
With the makeup specifically, or with the
And
glasses?
the hair. It's
Makeup, the hair, it's the everything.
Yeah, it's the whole getup, but it's mostly the glasses. I'm trying to figure.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure it out.
Who do I
too.
look? I'm getting closer. Who do I look like?
Here's the thing, Kay. I don't know. Like, I can't figure it out.
When I was younger, and it's not like because of the glasses, I think it's in part how I speak. I used to get a lot of Lindsay Lohan comparisons back in the day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I love Lindsay Lohan, but I don't think I look anything like her.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Especially now, like we look very different.
Yes, you haven't been through a lot of crazy things Lindsay Lohan has been through.
Yeah. Who's
Is
Betty
it Betty
Brant?
Bryant? Is it Betty Brant? Hold on. Let me check this right now.
I don't know
Who's
who that
Betty-
is.
Bless you, whoever
Bless
it
you.
was.
That was me. It's always me.
Okay. Betty, not Betty Boop.
From
Betty-
Spider-Man? This girl?
Betty Bop.
I feel like
It's
when
not
my,
Betty Brant.
When my hair was, I had
I'll be
my hair
back.
short.
J.
My
Jonah
hair-
Jameson's secretary. That's might be one of them.
Who's that?
J. Jonah
Like-
Jameson is the reporter from that Spider-Man works for in the original Spider-Man trilogy.
I would say Betty Brant. That was definitely my hair, like WrestleMania 35. My hair was that length. Now it's long and healthy.
Yeah, no, it's not Betty Brant.
I don't know.
But looking at the picture, no glasses. Yeah, it's not Betty Brant.
Like,
It's somebody.
do I look like with somebody like without glasses?
That looks more Amy Winehouse now, but with the glasses completely.
'Cause I have we have
The cat.
the wig. Yeah.
Yeah, the cat wing. Yeah, with the glasses, someone completely different.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out who.
I love these glasses.
I cannot figure out who just yet. It'll come to me at the weirdest time.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say it's like somebody from NCIS, but it's not from NCIS.
Is it the girl from Criminal Minds?
What's the girl from Criminal Minds?
I don't remember her name, but the girl with glasses, the blonde girl, the goth girl. I don't remember her fucking name. I used to watch Criminal Minds.
I'm looking up like Criminal Minds pictures right now.
I don't remember her name. I couldn't tell you the actress. I couldn't tell you the character's name.
Kind of.
But I feel like if you look at her, like you'll know who
She's
I'm talking
blonde.
about. Yeah.
Kind of. I feel like that might be it. It's not. Ooh, actually, maybe, Mance, you're onto something. You do give a little bit of Daria vibes.
Wow, that's such a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, Daria does kind of work. Although you have a more bubbly personality than Daria
Yeah.
ever had.
I like
Penelope
in my,
is her name.
in my like I'm like internally bitchy, but like I'm just friendly.
Charles, Penelope from where? Like Penelope.
Oh, from Criminal Minds, I think.
Oh, that's her name?
I used to watch Criminal Minds like back in the day, but I don't remember anyone's name or like anything about it.
Speaking of Spider Man, so you know how I said I was on like a freaking James Bond kick?
Yeah.
So I've been watching. There's this series on Amazon Prime called Icons on Earth, and it's a
Mhm.
docu series, and it covers Diary with a splash of Jane Flair. Okay, fair.
Ooh.
Um, Jane was fucking awesome. Um, so in Amazon Prime, they have a series called Icons on Earth, and it's a docu series documenting all the history of like iconic franchises like the MCU, James Bond, DC, Superman, Batman, a whole bunch of very popular IPs. And so I was watching the one last week on the James Bond franchise, and it's actually kind of nuts.
How so?
The best fact I had, so the people who like MGM essentially didn't have the rights to Casino Royale. And
Mhm.
Casino Royale is actually the first book that Ian Fleming wrote about James Bond.
Oh,
And so they
really?
didn't have the rights to it. It's a whole they had a lot of weird legal issues. But the big one was they wanted to get the rights to Casino Royale because they wanted to reboot Casino Royale. That's when Daniel Craig jumps in.
Mm.
And Sony, who had the rights at the time, weren't budging
No.
for it. So, and this happened in 1999. So they sued Sony for the rights to Casino Royale. They settled out of court, and the exchange was Sony gives up the rights to Casino Royale. MGM gives them the rights to Spider Man,
Oh, fuck.
and that's how Spider Man became part of Sony.
Damn.
And that, and in like in 2000 is when the first Spider Man movie came out.
I remember. I was
Mhm.
like, I went opening weekend for Spider-Man.
Didn't Nickelback do their theme song?
It was technically not Nickelback. It was Chad Kroger
It was
and
Chad Kroger.
It was Chad Kroger and Josie Scott. I believe he was in the band Saliva.
I remember Saliva.
Yeah. Ugh, I miss the 2000s.
Yeah, no, the James Bond story is pretty interesting. So if you ever get bored and like, oh, I want to watch a docuseries on something, the James Bond one's really good.
I'll add it to the list.
They talk about oh yeah, book Bond is different from the movie Bond. So the best adaptation of James Bond from the book is probably Daniel Craig and then Timothy Dalton, who was like
Okay.
the 80s Bond. Because like the Bonds we know of, like your Sean Connerys or Roger Moores, are like suave, very misogynistic coded ladies men.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff, and that's just very Hollywood up. Like the Bond in the books is very much a screw up.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's really bad.
That's so interesting.
And he's not as smooth as he's made out to be in a lot of the movies. And fun fact, Casino Royale is like the first Bond movie where James Bond doesn't complete any missions.
Wow. Relatable king.
Like he actually doesn't complete any of the missions that he's assigned to. But yeah, no, it's a fun. Icons on Earth is fun. The Marvel one was really fun too, even though I knew most of it.
Did they do any other series or just James Bond and Marvel?
I can look at the list right now. Icons on Earth, because James Bond one was just on like last year. There's Star Wars, Harry Potter, Tom Cruise apparently, Lord of the Rings,
Ooh.
Batman. It's been going on since 2022. So what do we got here?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them, and so I'm probably gonna. It made me really want to watch like all the original Bond movies.
You should. How many do you have left? All of them?
All of them. No, I've seen. So I have 20 because I've seen all the Daniel Craig Bonds, because Daniel Craig is like the Bond I grew up on,
Mm-hmm.
and he's my favorite of the Bonds.
Yeah.
But I have like all like the first James Bond movie was Doctor No in 1964.
Jesus Christ, you've got a while.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're spaced out pretty well, but that's why I also have a Fire Stick,
Hell yeah.
and I can just watch them whenever. So I'm excited about that. But what are the other ones? Yeah. Icons on Earth to spawn. I've been on a docuseries kick for a while. Like I watched the docuseries on the history of the Madden video game,
Oh, cool.
and then I think that's the one before that. Yeah, I'm a big docuseries person. I found out.
Docuseries are really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Bacon
But
and eggs, champagne for every meal. That's also.
I'm like, my TV is so all over the place right now. Like when we're not watching wrestling, or like now preseason football's on, the Mets are on.
You don't need to
We
watch preseason football, okay? I can tell you that right now.
Oh, I do. I didn't. You know what's so sad? Week one, when the Jets won, I didn't watch the game because I was at My Chemical Romance. I was at the Jets Stadium without the Jets, and they won. Then week two was Jets versus Giants, and it didn't go well.
No, it
We
didn't.
we spent like most of the weekend working on like wedding DIY. So I like had my little Joe Namath jersey on and my hat, fucking putting together this flower arch and just watching the Jets lose. Man, who's your football team?
Professional or college, man? That's what you got to know. Okay, I'm almost hell bent on making you a college football fan.
I feel like I would really like it.
You would enjoy college football more
The
than the NFL.
pageantry and the theatrics of it all.
I'm gonna have to send you a YouTube video of like all the best college football entrances.
Like, you've told me I would like the Oregon Ducks.
Yes, it is literally their entrance is the duck lead, like it's a giant duck riding a motorcycle.
But at the same time, I'm like, I can't in good conscience root for the Oregon Ducks when I've never even been to Oregon.
I've never been to the University of Florida, and I'm a Florida Gators fan.
Oh. I assumed you rooted for whatever was the closest to Towson.
My God, no.
No?
In college? Well, I'm
That's not
rooting
how
for
that works?
Yeah, no. So either you're grown up a fan or you just like end up being a fan. And funny enough, New York City has the highest concentration of college football bars in the world. Hi, Boris.
Boris is
So
here!
essentially in New York City, ESPN did a thing on this for a while. You can go in New York City and find a bar that's associated with a specific big time college football college.
Oh, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bunch of relatives that were like Notre Dame Fighting Irish fans.
I'm so sorry.
It's the Irish side of the family, so.
My God, Jesus Christ. I fucking hate the Irish so much. I'll tell you a fun fact. Imagine rooting for you. No way in hell Charles is rooting for UMBC. Get the hell out of here. I don't even root for Navy, and you know that.
It's you?
So Notre Dame is actually a great example of a school that was literally built on the back of college football. That's how they got famous.
Wow.
But so the original nickname for Notre Dame was Vagabonds.
Oh.
They were called the Vagabonds. And they decided they wanted to change the name from Vagabonds because they felt Vagabonds was too derogatory of a term for Irish people. So they said, hey, you know what works? A small leprechaun fighting and calling ourselves the Fighting Irish. Well, and that's how you got the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
That's a little embarrassing.
It's hysterical. I've also been on Notre Dame's campus. Gorgeous campus. Just hate the Irish.
Oh, I believe it.
it's a beautiful campus.
Where is Notre Dame?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
I thought it was in Maryland.
No. University of Notre Dame is in Indiana. That's an all-women's school.
There's a state you could put baseball in. Indiana.
Wait, there are two Notre Dames?
Yes.
Damn.
South Bend, Indiana. That is correct, Mance. Yes.
Again, my lack of college education is showing because I did not know that.
It's okay. No one cares about the University of Notre Dame. But yeah, it's not University of Notre Dame. It's College of Notre Dame. My apologies. It's the all-women's school in Maryland because I went to school right by there.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like there's Towson, College of Notre Dame, Loyola, Maryland, and Johns Hopkins, all within like 3 miles of each other.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there was all around Baltimore. It's a great time. But yeah, Kay, we're gonna get you into college football. College football is so much fun.
I I feel like by 2030, I will be into every sport.
You will. I think the first entrance I'm going to show you is the Virginia Tech football entrance.
Okay.
It's the greatest entrance in all of sports, in my opinion.
Okay. We love a
They
good
play.
entrance.
It's all about the entrance, really. They play Metallica's Enter Sandman.
Oh, that's fun.
And the place like rocks. So recently Metallica played a concert at Virginia Tech Stadium for the first time ever.
Ooh.
And so
Wow.
they did the whole concert and they're like, all right, guys, we're gonna go. They didn't play Enter Sandman.
Damn.
And then they're like, wait, do we have one more song to do? So they played Enter Sandman and they actually caused seismic activity in the area.
Damn.
That's
That's
how like
crazy.
rocking that stadium was when they played Enter Sandman.
Wow.
You also might like the University of Miami because they have a giant ibis is the bird.
But Miami's such. I hate Miami.
Good, I do too. Good job, Kay. Good job.
Ew, no. I don't want to live in Miami.
Miami is fun.
not the
Miami is the root of my vacationing trauma.
Oh
Remember that cruise I went on? It started in Miami.
I remember that. I feel
Oh.
like who would you really, I like the Oregon Duck would be good for you. The Florida Gators are fun because we're just giant.
There's no
gators.
New York team. New York
And-
doesn't have a team.
In college football, no, we are horrible because the North is horrible at college football. Syracuse was good in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
I used to date a guy that went to Purchase, and his roommate is like born and raised from Syracuse, so his whole personality was being a Syracuse fan.
That makes sense.
Like I remember
That's all
his
they
half
have.
of-
It's literally all they have.
It's that and
His half-
skiing.
Yeah, his half of the suite I remember was blue and orange, like
Yep.
wall to ceiling.
Yep. Yeah, I mean Rutgers is a team. They exist, but they're not great either.
Rutgers is in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
They played the
they
first
have a
ever
pretty good
college football.
basketball. Their basketball program's getting better.
It's getting better. It's not there. Rutgers isn't good in sports, generally speaking.
Well, I'm a Justin and Mets fan. What's another one?
You don't want to be a Rutgers fan, trust me.
I'm like
No,
the-
Rutgers. Yeah,
I'm
like
the
I have
bad
friends who are Rutgers
team.
fans. They're miserable people.
Yeah, you can do so much better, okay? We want you to be happy.
I want to be happy, but I also want to be locationally loyal.
You don't need to be in college football, trust me.
That's so weird.
You don't know this, but a lot of Notre Dame fans are from New York.
Is it because they're also Irish?
No, they're what's known as railroad alumni. So what happened was the reason that Notre Dame got really popular via football is that most of their games in like the early 1900s were played at Yankee Stadium.
Oh.
So people became Notre Dame fans that never actually went to the school, so they were called railroad alumni.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
the
heavy.
other thing. Like, I didn't finish college, and the college I went to was Suffolk County Community College. Who's not exactly,
Hey,
a
it's college
D1
football.
school.
You didn't make it to the major leagues either, but you're still a Met fan. Like it doesn't. Don't think about this too much, Kay. You will find your team and you will enjoy it.
I don't know. College to me, it just feels so different.
It is,
Like,
and it's
the
great.
the major leagues feel so accessible. So I don't know.
It's not. I know major league sports teams are kind of boring from time to time, but
Oh yeah.
college is just so vastly different. Like you can even be a Georgia fan and be a fan of a Georgia Bulldogs because they have a little bulldog that literally has his own doghouse on the field, on the
Hold on.
sideline.
Excuse you, little
Speaking of dogs.
clumsy. Literally crawled over to my little plate of chicken nugget crummies, and he's just eating them.
Is this-
Are you proud of yourself? He like shakes me down for certain snacks. God forbid I open a fucking sleeve of saltine crackers. Game over.
Listen, saltine crackers are amazing any time of the
I
year.
love saltine crackers.
Good saltine crackers and maybe a little block of cheese. Game over.
Yes,
Graham
I, like-
crackers are my weakness.
Okay, fair.
I keep a variety of crackers on hand in the house, like all the time.
All right, so okay, the last thing I'll say about college football before I head out as well. You cannot be a fan of Ohio State University.
The Ohio State.
Why would I be a fan of fucking Ohio?
Exactly. Keep that mentality.
No.
Keep that mentality.
My toxic trait about living in New York City is I am judgmental of Ohio, such people. Did I ever tell you guys about, well, before we leave, when Liv and I went to the Thanksgiving Day parade?
No.
We decided last minute, like our first Thanksgiving together before we were like going to Thanksgiving dinner, we decided to go to the parade
Why?
on a whim. I always wanted to go. I was like, fuck
I
it,
mean,
let's
I
go.
do too, but I understand that
early.
I don't want to do that.
Too early in the morning,
No,
man.
no. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We did not do it like tourists do and get there at 6 a.m. We rolled in at like 10 in the morning,
You mean as
10:30,
you
the
mean like
middle of the parade.
when the parade's like halfway done?
Yeah, when it's ending.
Yeah, we didn't stay for the whole parade. I think I stayed long enough to see my childhood favorite float, which was the Sesame Street float.
Okay.
I got to see Bad Bunny perform on the float.
Nice.
And I saw the SpongeBob balloon. And honestly, I saw all I needed to see. So like, we went for a little while, but we were, the streets are blocked off, and there's a crowd of people. There's like a crowd of people, but there's plenty of space, so you could like, move to the front if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So I was trying to move to the front. I want to say it was for Bad Bunny or something. So in front of us is a family, and that is like they are from out of town. They are clearly staying in the hotel that is right next to us, and this mom is like being nasty because we are moving up, and she's like, I waited here since 6 a.m. She's like, you shouldn't push through because you came late. And I'm like, no, I'm moving up. Like, I don't give a fuck that you're from Ohio. I don't give a fuck about your core memory. This is a memory for me too. It is equally my first time. I'm just lucky enough to live here, and I can roll in when I want and leave, not deal with the crowd. Like,
Keep a mentality whenever you think of Ohio State. Just to let you know right now.
but that's how I feel about Ohio, specifically the state of Ohio, because I'm not, fuck that bitch. I don't even know if she was from Ohio. I just decided she was. They were
pastors from Ohio.
they were like how do I describe this kindly?
You
It
don't.
was like
And
they were a white family, but like a white family,
Like a white.
male white, like
like
Nobody
white.
cares about the whites.
no, the whitest of the white,
Like a
like
white.
yes, like
Like cool.
mayonnaise.
Like go to church every Sunday and sometimes on Saturday whites.
Like
You
no
don't even have church
seasoning
on
white.
Saturday.
Sometimes.
No cultural dishes in your family white.
Oh, unseasoned.
That's exactly.
Gotcha,
Like I am
gotcha,
at least
yes.
lucky enough to be Italian and Irish, so I am a spicier white. Again,
So
we're still white.
you're
You were
saying
previously not considered white.
so you were like so
But I
they
don't
were
walk around saying I'm not white because that's an insane take.
so you're like Midwest white. They were like Midwest white.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And I just decided they're from Ohio. And I have decided that any unseasoned white person that gets in my way in Midtown New York is from Ohio. And I hate them.
So here's what you need to know about Ohio State. Number one, they call their university the Ohio State University. They make sure that you know about the article "the"
But why?
because they're assholes. Okay. They're that presumptuous and pretentious. The only redeeming quality about them is like their marching band's really creative.
Yeah.
Besides that, but I
And they
would
still don't get laid.
I don't know, band kids are like
No, okay.
sexually active and
Band
stuff.
kids only fuck each other.
Yeah, they're very active in that standpoint.
The horniest kids I ever knew in school were band kids and theater kids.
Yeah, that is also very true. That is very, very
Like-
true.
The theater kids and the band kids got laid more than like the jocks did.
You know what, Kate? Knowing you, you'll be a fan of like an HBCU just because of their marching band.
I do love a good HBCU marching band. Anytime they come up on my TikTok, I watch.
Mm-hmm. That
I
or
love
knowing you,
rock
you'll be like
music.
a University of Colorado fan because Dion's there and Deion Sanders is amazing.
What is? I see that Zach. Where I'm getting definitely SEC or Big Ten vibes for K. What is
So
SEC? Because the first thing that's coming to mind is sausage, egg, and cheese, and I know that's not correct.
that isn't correct, but that is a great sandwich nonetheless. The SEC stands for the Southeastern Conference, and the Big Ten is the Big Ten Conference. So they're the two biggest conferences in major college football. So the funny thing about the Big Ten is they have 14 teams, so it's
Okay.
not really 10. And the SEC, so the SEC consists of Florida, um, freaking Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi State. Well, Mississippi's called Ole Miss. Don't be a fan of them. Um, you have Kentucky, Tennessee is in that is in the SEC. They're historically the most powerful conference in the history of major college football because they have the most titles.
Oh.
The Big Ten is like the SEC, except they have higher academic standards and they're a little bit more pretentious. So your Ohio States, your Michigans, Ohio State, Michigan. Who else in the hell in the Big Ten that I really don't care about? Minnesota, Northwestern is there as well. Iowa's in the Big Ten. Iowa State is not in the Big Ten. Penn State is there. We are Penn State is also in the Big Ten. I don't care. I don't care about.
I'm like,
Penn
none of these teams are speaking to me.
You haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
You wouldn't like Penn State because, no offense, Zach, Penn State's uniforms are like the most boring, bland.
They're
things
what,
ever.
the Mountain Lions or whatever, the Nittany Lions.
The Nittany Lions, yeah.
I had a friend that she moved to my high school. She the last place she lived was like the Penn State area.
Oh, State College is what it's called.
Yeah, thank you.
State College, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's where she's from.
So, but yeah, I'll send you a video of it probably when I get off the call with you guys. But yeah, we're gonna make you a college football fan, Kay, and I can
I'm
teach
so
you.
down.
I can teach you everything. I love
Look,
college football so much.
I love having another sport to watch. More
Mhm.
sports in my life means more snacks to make.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And with that being said, let's get out of here. And Kay, I will be talking to you later about our meetup.
Yes, I'm
on
very
Sunday.
excited.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
I'm very excited.
And Will already
Oh.
left. Wow. Just hates us already. We didn't even end the stream. Thanks, Will.
Maybe he has to poop or something. Maybe it was
I
important.
think it just came from pooping, but that's just me. I don't know.
You
Anywho,
never know.
yeah, we'll